nice carrot. It is tasty.
Welcome, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to Dice Ministry. Hopefully, internet holds true this week. Sorry for the hullabaloo last week, but we are here for Crit Chicks, our Wednesday night D&D game. Where, yes, yay! I Dungeon Master for these 6 lovely ladies in front of you. Before we get started, quick announcements. Ms. Bell will start with Danny.
Hi, my name's Danny. I host our Monday show, Monday with the Ministry, every Monday at 1 p.m. Arizona time, where we paint minis or play board games sometimes. Sometimes I have people join me, most of the time not anymore. I'm lonely. Come hang out with me.
Aww.
And I'm also an individual streamer on Tuesdays and Thursdays over on my own channel, Dubug351, same as my Instagram down below, at noon and 7 p.m. Arizona time as well. We paint and do other art things and play video games. Our recent obsession is Sims 4 because yes. And don't forget to keep the peepers open on our YouTube where we are uploading past episodes of both of our shows.
Oh yeah.
Can I make a request from Dubug351? Can you send us pictures of our 7 peoples?
You have to tune in and see them.
Oh! I didn't know you were putting them up. I thought, okay, I'm fine with that. As long as you guarantee that you are putting them up there.
Yeah, no, they're on there. They're on mine. I'm building a house right now.
I have never played The Sims. I don't understand how it works.
I've never played.
So I'm like, if they're this big, can you see them?
Yes.
No.
Yes,
Then
you
zoom
can.
in. I have
So,
It's all detailed.
on from there, kind of segue. This Sheridan, you can promo your shit for free.
Hey guys.
as we all do.
Thanks, Dice Ministry. My friend Chelsea and I do a podcast together, a movie podcast called Flick Chicks. Season 1 just ended last week. We did a Q&A with me and Chelsea. It was very fun and very funny. Season 2 drops July 8th. We're talking about The Fly.
Woo!
One of my
Which
favorite
one?
movies.
The Goldblum?
Yeah, the Goldblum.
Yeah.
Yes. David Cronenberg. Yeah. So you can find us, that's Flick Chicks. You can find us on iTunes, Spotify, pretty much wherever you find your podcasts. So, new episodes every Friday.
It's a lot of fun, guys. Check it out. I listen.
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
If y'all want to hear Sheridan burp,
Yes. Listen to the podcast.
Dude, that
it's
shit
great
is
fun.
funny. Listen
It's
to
great
it.
fun. And then from there, we're gonna go to our crafty ladies.
Hi,
Ashley?
I'm Ashley. I make dragon sacks.
Woohoo!
Super cool. You can find them on my Etsy shop, Dragon Sack, one word. I do take custom orders. I also make scale mail jewelry, and I will be eventually having new stuff up to. Yeah, words. Thanks, guys. Dragon Sack.
Then my shop is Geek Me Up, Scotty. I just make assorted random dice things, from earrings to bolo ties and necklaces and bracelets and randomness. So it's fun, yay! So Geek Me Up, Scotty, Etsy.com.
I also have one of those Etsy pages
Yay!
called The Chic Fey, CHICFEY. I started it by doing wire-wrapped elf ears. I haven't done those in a while. I still do custom orders on those. I've just been making necklaces and a lot of earrings. Right now I'm working on Hogwarts house earrings. The blah, 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 blah. The colors of the house will be represented in tassel form, and I'm really...
She's a really good salesperson.
Yes.
Really make it
This
look
is
good.
why we
Normally
usually have
I
each
am.
other's houses.
If you guys could be here during the pre-show, you'd understand.
That's funny.
Oh, my
Go buy our stuff. Dice Ministry promo code will get you 10% off.
Yeah, that doesn't sound awkward at all. You guys should see the pre-show. I'm still sweating.
Well, I mean, he's not wrong.
It was quite
Yeah,
a
also
pre-show.
fair. Yeah.
Any special
Okay.
announcements? Over to Ms. Stephanie.
Yes, we also have other things that we sell if you really want some Dice Ministry stuff.
Because you do.
Because obviously,
Who
you do.
doesn't? Honestly.
Look how hot you can look. I mean, you won't look that hot, but you'll look almost as hot, which is
Yeah,
almost
almost
as
as
good.
hot.
So, if you want some really awesome Dice Ministry merch, go check out our partners, DungeonDepths.store. They've got t-shirts and hats and hoodies and beanies and socks, which are amazing. So go check them out. And I don't know if the ladies mentioned, but if you use the code Dice Ministry on any of their shops, you get 10% off.
Yeah.
Yar. Great. All right. Anything else?
Also, we are still doing a giveaway. Help us get to 500
500 followers.
500 followers. We're like
we
30.
got 30,000.
Okay.
What?
Never mind.
Nothing.
You-
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're good.
Continue.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll do it again for 500 followers. We're giving away a t-shirt and stickers, so go follow us. Make sure you share our giveaway post, and you can win some really awesome free stuff. Because who doesn't like
Was
free
it
stuff?
this?
Yes, it was that.
You didn't even look at me as I was doing this
You guys would think that
Double
with
zero.
6 women, I wouldn't have to worry about dick jokes at the table, but you'd be wrong. Anyway.
the best dick
Also,
jokes. Thank
also,
you very much.
also, Arnivic just subscribed for his 11th month.
Yay! Holy shitballs.
Our thing
It's almost
didn't
a
pop
year.
up.
Oh no, it did the sound and
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay. Oh, I thought. I would-
yeah. I was gonna call it a break,
Sorry.
but might as well do it right now. Card
Yeah.
Victor with 11 whole months. Woo! 11 months for 11 months of you guys doing this.
We've really
Sorry.
been doing this for 11 months?
Not
No.
magics.
Natural ones.
Natural one.
No.
Okay,
No.
so this
I was no. This that's Shelby.
Oh.
Yeah.
The only
Wait.
started when we started Crit Chicks.
We've been doing
This
this
is
for
only
11
in-
months.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, July is our
July.
11th
Yeah.
month.
Yep.
because we started in August.
We are at this is session 44.
Going into
Yeah.
our
44.
52 weeks in
Wow.
a year.
Oh shit, dude.
Almost coming up in here, guys.
Something big.
I've known you
Yes.
assholes for a year. That's awesome.
I know, and that's
Yeah.
counting. We skipped at least one episode.
One or
maybe
two.
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 Yeah.
Two. Yep. Yep.
So yeah,
Well,
we're at
let's
like
get
46 weeks. So sheesh.
And no one has perma-died.
And nobody
Oh,
has preggers yet.
Y'all are welcome. Y'all are
Well, as far as we know, we do get hit a lot.
It's only been a month apparently since we left home. We had that discussion on the way over. It feels like it's been so long.
I have it right here.
Oh my god.
Yep. Yep.
So basically, I'm expecting a litter of kittens very soon.
But they don't take 46
No.
weeks of gestation.
No.
We don't know for the vaccine.
Shut up.
I do. Anyway, so
I want to
let's hop back in.
Okay.
So, last with our heroes, you all had taken advantage of a recent victory over the Flind, or an alpha knoll known as Dig, to gain more followers to your cause. Some more civilians of the city of Oslavar, which you're trying to clean up for the resident king, they have more come to your side, realizing that those that side with gnolls might not be the best choice for leadership in their town. During the time, you also freed your friend Raksha of a curse that you get from eating said flint heart.
Barbarians.
Put weird shit in her mouth.
No.
Ashley and Raksha.
No.
I don't think we're gonna cure her of that.
Yeah, please don't. Anyway,
We're talking about Raksha, not Ashley.
Ooh.
It's a role play. We're just let's just get no.
after that, you all went shopping and received a new mission from the crown. Tolia Aldonis, and who's also the Grand Evoker of the Opticus Arcanus, and Carmen Brightwater, the Admiral of the Western Fleet of Oslavana, approached you, saying, "We need you all to go south to Helvik via Middale to gather some troops known as the Dragon Guard, who are loyal to the Seekers, who you are friends of, and have them come north and basically occupy the castle so the king can actually rule." After all of this happened, you went on your shopping trips. Luell and Yoon had a moment together, and Yoon had a strange little mote of light flicker down from the heavens and say a few words to her. Evil eye. So, that's where we pick back up. Now, do you all want to head back to Deegan or pick back up at the blacksmith shop? And
We
where you
wrapped
were?
up at the blacksmith shop.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we
had
finished.
commissioned a
We had all
few
finished. We had finished our stuff
We
too.
had made arrangements with Zagal.
Yeah, we had talked to Zagal and made plans for him to not land where they told us to tell him.
Yes.
Right.
You wanted to land a few miles away from Oslavar.
And kind of
Yeah.
just float down the river towards us.
Yeah, it
So we
was
kinda
like
meet halfway.
day and a half away, if I remember correctly, and it was basically like a, hey, you and I are gonna be on the ring phone together, and we're gonna be like navigating by different landmarks and stars and everything to like pinpoint it. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick's done this in real life. It's not easy. But anyway, we're going to
Yeah.
try.
We told him to meet us at like one of the either bends.
Yeah, at one of the
or-
bends. Yeah, I think it was either the first one down or the second one up.
Okay.
Whatever one was.
So-
about
Whichever one
a
we
day to
said.
have.
We'll
Yeah.
pick back up in Deegan.
Okay.
After Raksha, you've just, when you were looking for Brutus, the Minotaur bard, failing your role, you found Vic instead. Where you saw him laying his hands on a man who seems to be afflicted by something and curing an upset affliction. But you all are back in Deegan at the moment. What would you all like to do? Were those scrunchies? Did you just pull out scrunchies?
So many.
Melissa
My
needed
girl
one.
got me.
I left them here like a million years
Here.
ago, and Len just
Do
Oh
not.
God, please don't.
Do not.
Yes.
Do not
Do
do
it.
it.
Okay, but it has to be pigtails.
So, what would you all like to do?
What time of day is it?
It's like mid-morning. It's still it's pre-noon.
After watching Vic for a little bit, I'd like to approach him.
Okay.
What are you doing?
You saw. I was curing the man of what ailed him, if you will.
He looked very shaky. What was that? Not because he was frail and old?
No, that was from Katabiri. Make a history check.
Oh, well, I know exactly what that fucking
You know
shit is.
exactly, but you're not there.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I mean,
am.
like, I
I
have-
started up back in, right?
I have bags of it. Like we have encountered it several times.
I'm just trying to see if Raksha remembers.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That was our first encounter with Raksha.
Nope, that's
She
a big
helped
old
us with
4.
The name sounds familiar?
Oh, is the sounds bad.
It's a drug.
What does it do?
Well, it addicts you to it. It gives you a euphoric sense the first time you use it, but after that you're addicted to it, and if you stop using it, you die. It's used by tyrants to rule over their people.
The euphoric part doesn't sound so bad.
The addiction, that is the problem, as you saw with him.
That's kind of you to heal these people.
I do what I can.
Have you seen Brutus?
Not this morning, no. I'm sure he's out and about doing something. God only knows what.
He hasn't been strange lately, has he?
No stranger than usual. No.
No.
Why do you ask?
No black veins.
I can't tell. He has fur over his skin, but
You've never seen
and
him
his skin
before?
is also black. No, I have not. You are very. Where are you from?
Not here.
Clearly. But no, he seems fine.
Where would I find him?
I don't know. He's a hard one to wrangle.
I feel like there's a joke in there somewhere.
Work on it. Come back to me.
I'll do that, and I'm gonna go walk away looking for Brutus still.
Farewell, Raksha. So at this point, the rest of you make your way back into Deegan.
Was there somewhere else that we were going besides the blacksmith?
We went to the leather worker shop and
That's it?
Yeah,
Okay.
another worker and the blacksmith, and that's all you guys did. Yeah.
Okay.
Which yours would be ready tomorrow,
Yeah.
and then the chain shirt that somebody ordered will be ready in 4 days. Yep.
When are we
4 days
tonight?
Okay, okay. So we should probably let Vic know that we're leaving.
Yes.
I don't think we need to let him know where.
What if he asks? We can just say on a mission.
Was he not part
From
of
the
that
king.
entire
It's
conversation?
He was there.
He was there for
yeah,
that
he was
entire
there for the whole
conversation.
conversation.
Yeah, he was.
I was like, what? Never mind that.
He was there for that whole conversation.
So
maybe.
he knows that we're leaving, so we're good.
He was just going la 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 the
Yeah.
whole time.
Well then.
Yeah, Vic does not do that, but yes. He
No,
listens.
his blood was occupying other parts of his body at the time.
Okay, so
Do we? So it's a day and a half to get to where we're gonna meet the ship. Do we need to get supplies?
yeah, do we need to
I mean,
stock
we need to
up?
get some rations. I know that a few of us handed out all of our rations to the people from.
I mean, we're
We also-
outlanders and
Yeah. We have lots
got
of people that
created
can
with water. Like
That's
we'll be
true.
fine.
Okay.
Half the party has the Outlander backstory, so.
Oh, we don't have to say it like that.
We're really good at finding stuff.
Yeah,
We
don't,
are
don't
right
worry.
now.
We're really good at.
We're
it's
really
about
good
finding
at
back,
finding
isn't it?
food.
I just learned a new spell. It creates food and water.
What kind of food?
Really bland kind.
That sounds horrible.
It'll keep us, alive. And then she's got good berries. We'll be fine.
Plus,
Why spend our gold?
we have enough people that can go out and forage food. I can just go out and just find us a whole bunch of herbs. Then we can, flavor up the food that she makes, and we'll be fine.
Perfect.
We'll be
Because
alright.
we can all forage a little bit, and then we'll have a little bit of extra for when we're in town or for whenever we need it.
So, is there anything else that we need to do before we leave?
If we're
That will not
going,
be-
if we're going to be walking all night, I wonder if we might want to rest a little bit during the day.
That's probably a good idea. I mean, we did just wake up like 4 hours ago.
There are a few
Well, it
things
would-
I want to
it
do
would be like
before
6
we
hours at
leave,
this point,
but we
6
have,
hours.
yeah, we're leaving at nightfall, correct?
Right.
Yeah, there's a few things that I would like to take care of, but we don't all have to do it in a
Wait, do we know
room.
how we're getting out of the city?
You guys are in Deegan. Like,
We're
you could
on
literally
the
can
edge.
walk out. The whole point of
Okay.
you guys living at night was you can
Just
sneak
kinda
out through
sneak
the
out,
fields
okay.
to the southeast of the city. Yeah.
Okay.
So, what would you all like to
Are
do?
we back by like the tavern and stuff where everybody
Mhm.
was hanging out?
Yeah.
Is Tulia around?
She make an investigation check.
Okay, I will do that.
It's fine. 13.
13. Yes, she is. You ask around a little bit. You look for. She seems to have taken up residence temporarily in an abandoned building on the second floor. And when you
What abandoned building?
yeah, and when you find her, she's actually like she's just casting prestidigitation just over and over again, cleaning the whole area around her, making it look really nice. You find her like moving a bed as you walk in. She says, "Oh, Ivana."
Before I go there, though, I'll get like a thing of wine or ale from
Okay.
the tavern,
Okay.
and then I'll bring that with some cups if they won't give me 2 cups.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have basically free reign of Deegan at this
Perfect.
point.
I am gonna bring whatever I think she will like.
Yeah. Okay.
If I saw her drinking anything before, was she?
I'll
tea?
see her drink this tea.
Tea?
Yeah.
I will bring. I don't know how you bring tea to somebody without means of warming water, but I will do what I can.
Sun tea is a thing.
What do you say?
Sun tea is a thing.
If they have it at the
That-
tavern.
They don't have like. I mean, if you've asked for tea, they're going to pour you a cup of tea, but they can give you some dry tea if you'd like, if you want to bring that with you.
Yeah, I'll bring that as like
Yeah. And you would know that that's like an acceptable custom. If you're going to visit somebody, it's okay to bring dry tea
Yeah.
to make.
I'll
Well,
bring.
she's a wizard, so.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll bring dry tea for her.
I'm not worried about her warming water.
Yeah. Well, she was
Because
like
Lana doesn't
magicking
like
her tea the
to
entire
rely on other
time.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will find her and I'll bring her some dry tea.
Okay. So you find her again. She's you see her. She's kind of like, and she's not like physically moving a bed. You see her. She's kind of using a semantic gesture, and then you see the bed kind of move into a spot that's like aesthetically pleasing. And she, as you approach up, she says, "Ah, Ivana, welcome.
Hi, sorry to intrude. May I come in?
Please do this."
Perfect, thank you. I'm not sure about the quality of this tea, but I brought it for you. Thought you might enjoy it. Perhaps we can have a cup together.
Well, of course. And you hand her the bags of tea,
Yeah.
and she, a moment, please. And you see her like, again, you see her. You use like a semantic gesture, and you see a teapot lift up out of her like a bag, and then like fly over above nothing, and then you see a flame just go out beneath the tea or beneath the pot, and then she places the tea in the pot.
Are there chairs?
There are, yes,
Okay.
yes. She does not sit, but yes, there are.
She doesn't sit?
No.
I'll wait for her
Okay.
to sit down. I wanted to come. I feel like we haven't had a chance to really get to know each other at all, and I know you're kind of new in town still, and getting your bearings. I thought perhaps we could just get to know each other a little bit more.
Well, that sounds pleasant. Thank you. What exactly would you like to know about me?
Would you maybe sit down?
Of course. One moment. As you see her, again, she kind of snaps her finger and the two chairs kind of move over to sit, and she casts Prestidigitation on both.
I am impressed, but I am not showing it.
And she sits down in a chair. As the whole time there's this pot floating in the air. There's
Amazing.
this sourceless flame just kind of like burning underneath it.
Your magic is very impressive.
Oh, it's... Thank you. But unfortunately, it's not that impressive.
Well, to someone who barely understands the arcane arts, it seems quite fascinating to me. I would love to know more about what you do. These things that you're doing here are out of my realm of capability, and I think it's just, you're very talented.
Do you not know spells?
I do, but I dabble. I kind of pull out my walkie-talkie and I say, this is what I am trained in, hand-to-hand combat and entertainment. I dabble in the arcane, but it's more for show, trickery, if you will. It worked well for me in my profession.
Where'd you learn?
With my troupe. We were a traveling band. I was there to bring in the crowds. Something about me attracts attention and a certain type of clientele that likes to spend money.
Make the check you need to make.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
Don't know what check that's supposed to be, but I know it's not good.
My heart's beating a
I think
little
we
fast.
all do.
14.
14. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Bard,
Oh.
baby!
Bard's
Yeah,
a bard.
Bard
She gets
is
to
a bard.
add
Hashtag Bard.
Yep.
Bard blood.
And she says, "You were a traveling entertainer. Where have you been?"
Oh, and I don't have the map pulled up, but it's whatever Yvonne knows that's
Okay.
around this area, maybe not so close, but on this, if you will, land mass.
Okay.
I kind of talk about that.
She says, "It's very interesting. Thank you for sharing that. Yes,
Yes.
that's
Can I
Well-
insight check her?
absolutely. You can.
Does she believe
that
me?
she finds you interesting?
15.
15. Yeah, she seems to have bought your story.
Okay.
Not so much that she 100% believes it, but
Mhm.
she bought it for the moment.
Okay.
And she seems to want to know more. And you get the sense that while she's not trained in the arts that you're trained in, she knows how to get information out of people.
Right.
So there's definitely a path there that she's trying to take to find more information. So you get that
Right,
from
right,
the inside
right.
check there, that she's trying to kind of worm her way in a little bit.
Right. As she's doing that, I'll pull out my dulcimer, and I'll just kind of play like a little ditty on there quickly and be like, I did well in taverns, but there were some jealous feelings that ran through my troupe, so we did not last as long as I would like, and I went off on my own.
You
to-
outshine them all.
I would not be so arrogant to say that.
Does
but
that happen to your tail?
I was born without one.
Make another check.
I know, I'm trying to be
15.
15. She says, "That's strange. I've never heard of a tiefling being born without one before, but things happen.
Mutations,
yeah, absolutely.
birth deficiencies, it happens sometimes.
Understood.
It's not something I really like to discuss. It's, if you run into other tieflings and you don't have a tail, sometimes they look down upon you or see you as less. So it's something I really don't like to discuss.
Oh, I apologize.
So
Forgive
it's-
me. I'm not adept at understanding the social norms of society.
No harm done. No harm
I'm
done.
trained to find out things about people. If I have questions, I ask. I apologize.
Well, what kind of training do you have to extract information from people? What are your methods?
Oh, I just ask questions. My magic has nothing to do with that. I'm an evoker. I cause damage. I wield, and she like kind of points over to the flame burning under the teapot. I wield flame and thunder and lightning, cold, water.
That's so interesting. So you work with the elements.
Less elemental, more things that control the elements. I can bend reality to my will to force the elements to do my bidding.
That is so interesting. Do they teach that in school somewhere?
Yes, the University of High Pass, absolutely.
Is that where you went?
For a time, yes,
Oh.
before the Octicus picked me up.
I've heard the Octicus
Arcanus.
Arcanus. I've heard that name before. You guys hold some prestige, don't you?
Well, some of us think that we do, but more we regulate the use of the arcane and divine. Make sure that balance is kept and that no one rules when they shouldn't rule.
It's interesting.
Via means that others may not have defenses against.
Who decides these rules that you operate by?
The Octicus, all 8 of us.
There's 8 of you.
Yes.
Oh, that's
At any given time, yes.
interesting.
For over 1,000 years.
This is Melissa writing notes, not Ivana.
Ivana pause.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Is that why you're here in town?
Yes, Marstayer rules
Yes,
via magic,
unfortunately.
and from what I understand, he used some of that against you to do things you do not wish to do.
A very unpleasant man, really.
Most men are.
Do we have our tea yet?
Yeah, at this time,
Yeah.
the teapot is kind of like
I will take it and I will cheers her to that. Yes.
clinkies again with you.
They have
Clinkies.
clinkies. They have their purposes, don't they? Though.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes. Well, is this? I'm sorry. I don't know much. Like I said, I'm new to the arcane. I have some abilities, but they're pretty trivial at the moment. I'm hoping to change that, and that's why I'm so interested in you. Is the Octicus here? Is there? I don't understand how that quite works.
No, there are 8 of us. We're spread across the 4 continents.
Oh, you said that. I'm sorry.
Yes.
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 Oh.
In all but, I hope no one's down there on the island. But yes, I'm usually stationed in High Pass. I have friends in the Farendir Desert, across the sea in Drakisvilden, Luskenlunda, and other places.
And they all are evocation. They all do evocation.
No,
Is that?
one for each school of magic.
Oh, okay. Eight schools of magic then.
Yes.
I should probably do my research a little bit better if I hope to become a better spellcaster, I suppose.
And she just smiles at you knowingly. She gives you this like, don't bullshit me.
Yeah. Well, I hate to take up any more of your time. I wanted to just extend my gratitude to you for any help that you're going to lend our way in bringing down Marstayer. He scares me in ways that no one can imagine, and I would really like to see him being taken out of power.
Well, you're well on your way. And I understand that you are going to Helvik, yes?
Yes, we are.
So while you're there, if you want to meet another one of my brethren, there's a gnome. He can be a fool sometimes, but he's a smart fool. His name's Belbote. He's the transmutation specialist of us, the Grand Transmuter. From what I understand, he was actually friends with your friend's friends, Azrael. So, I'm sure if you drop that name there in Helvik, that will carry some weight.
And where could we find this what did you say his name is?
Belbote, Belbote.
Where could we find Belbote?
In Helvik. He resides just outside the castle, the keep, you'll find it. It's a tower, the only tower in the whole town.
Thank you again. I'll take a little sip of the tea and place it down on my chair as I stand up.
And she stands with you and says, "It's been a pleasure, Ivana."
It has been. Go to shake her hand.
Shakes your hand.
I take a bow and
She bows with you. She says, "Safe travels with you and your friends."
thank you so much. I look forward to more talks with you when we return.
As am I.
I'll take leave.
Okay. All right. Anything else you guys want to do?
Yes. Yes. I want to find Dick.
Okay.
Find who?
Dick.
Oh, I thought you said dick.
It's like, yes, please.
Same thing.
I mean, last time you tried that, you got shot down. But anyway, yes, you, yeah, I mean, Vic, he's sitting outside the tavern, like on the, there's like a walkway around the tavern. He sits outside of it. People kind of like sitting around him, not really like sitting like in reverence to him, but sitting around him, going to be near him. They're talking to each other in little groups. Every now and then someone will like catch his attention, he'll like wave somebody over and talk to him for a minute, but you find him easy enough sitting outside the tavern.
So, is he sitting like up against the tower?
No,
or
he's sitting like with his feet on the now drying mud, his butt on the walkway, and the tavern's a little bit behind him.
Okay.
He's kind of leaning forward. He has his sword kind of shoved into the ground. He's leaning up against it, with the hilt kind of resting right here in his shoulder.
So, kind of walk up to him. Holding court?
I don't have that right yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
You say that word a lot.
I mean, much is yet to come. Is it not?
Subtle. Ineffective, but subtle.
Yes. I'm as subtle as a great sword. How can I help you, Percy?
Well, we're going to be leaving tonight,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought before I left I might be able to do some good. I have the ability to create sustenance for some people.
How much?
About 90 pounds worth.
That should go quite a ways.
I figured maybe you could help me with it, and you could distribute it as necessary.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, I know the spell of which you speak. I'm prepared to use it, but I know what you're talking about. Yes, I can more than happy to help you with that.
I would appreciate that. Do you have containers or somewhere we can keep it so it doesn't, get... I've never actually done this before.
It actually won't rot.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting. Have you done
Magic.
this before?
I have many times, but again, I'm unprepared for the act of this day.
Well, I was praying this morning, and it seemed like something that might be able to help.
It's funny how the gods do that.
And
Who is it that you follow?
Gonna kind of pull the leather off my shield, and we'll take it off my back and show him the feather on it.
The Raven Queen. Goddess of death.
Protectress of the grave.
Very true.
And you?
Gavagir. God of war and combat. Very neutral, does not really care about who wins as long as there's a fight somewhere.
Doesn't surprise me. I had a friend who served Gavagir.
Have.
Yeah.
You're not there. Yes. Well, seeing as it's my first time doing this, do you mind kind of...
Oh, of course, I'm happy to help.
Shut up! I was trying really hard not to make it sound like that. just the tip, guided in, Vic. Just the tip. Be gentle.
So he helps you cast the create food and water spell. And that 90 pounds was probably enough for 90 people, right? And it's all placed on tables and in crates that are in the tavern that have been, used for food stores before. But really, it looks like when you cast it, it's a little depressing because it looks like boiled chicken or like a really dry meatloaf. But like it's food. And if you were to taste it, it literally you can feel the texture in your mouth, but there's no taste to it at all. But it definitely will serve as food. Yeah.
So, thank you for that.
Of course.
For the record, I admire what you're doing here. For whatever reasons you're doing it.
Thank you. It means a lot coming from a drow. He smiles at you, giving you this joking smile.
I know you're joking, but why would that make a difference?
Are you not a drow? Half drow? Own it.
I am.
Be it. The world won't forget that you are, so why would you forget that you are?
I don't.
Good.
It's just easier to be elsewhere.
I'm surprised I didn't take you for the type to take the easy road.
Why do you think I'm here?
I see who you travel with. You think that's the easy road?
No, I'm saying I don't take the easy
out,
road, which is
maybe.
why I'm traveling with them. Someone has to think them alive.
Do you think any of them are ashamed of who they are?
The world has a way of humbling you.
Curse it. Fuck the war.
She's tried.
Literally and figuratively. But fuck the war.
Wise words.
It's not their problem.
No, I suppose not.
Besides, makes for a good story. Drow, hero of the nation of Oslavana.
Oh, I don't know. I would use that word.
What do you think you're doing here? You are a fool.
I've been called worse.
I'm sure you have.
I travel with heroes. Maybe someday I'll earn that title. But for now, I fed some people. I'm rather tired, so I think I'll go to bed.
Rest before your travels. Let me ask you a question before you are a healer, correct?
Yes.
How many of the heroes would not be here if it were not for you? Sounds like the heroes need a hero, does it not?
I feel dressed too.
It would be me and you right now.
Thank you. I think you're wiser than what I gave you credit for.
I get that a lot.
And so, and I'll kind of like do like a big curtsy and kind of.
And you curtsy and he just gives you this look like really bitch as you walk away.
And I'll give him a look of, yeah.
Cool. Alright, anything else you all would like to do? You?
So, as we are walking back to Deacon, so
Okay.
before we get there entirely, because I'm still in a state, I am going to pull out one of my bags of Cadabiri.
Okay.
Do you think you could do anything with this? You know medicine, you know herbology. I feel like this entire town is addicted. Is there something that this can be used for? Make Suboxone!
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Like, what are you intending to do with it?
I don't know. Is there any alternative purpose?
Make
Is
a
there
medicine
any
check.
alternative state?
So whether it could help somebody out of withdrawal, whether it could dull down the receptors so that they
Kinda
can't
like methadone.
get the high
Yeah,
off it.
exactly.
Yes, that's what Suboxone is too. Yeah,
Yeah.
methadone, Suboxone. Yeah.
Since it has to do with a
You get
natural
proficiency.
occurring, well, I was asking because I'm expertised in herbalism. Do I get to add?
Actually, no.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So I double checked.
Can I
14.
help her in any way?
What's your medicine modifier?
+4.
That's 4, so yeah.
18.
18. So, you don't know enough together about what it's made from. You're not sure you weren't in High Holt long enough or remember enough to know what it's grown from, or if it's grown at all, or where it, what it's made from. But with that, you would know how to weaponize it, not necessarily use it to heal or to combat its effects, but you would know that it can be used as a weapon, as a poison.
Can I reverse engineer that?
Is this something that we could take? This isn't like I'm expecting this to happen in a week. Something that she can work on and I can assist her with during downtime over the course of the next however long.
It would take some time, but yes, you could try to reverse engineer it.
I'd probably get some information along the way,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah, because Luell's never attempted these things. She's never thought of this. Luell's thing is stay away, and when you encounter it, you burn it away from people.
It might destroy what you have, but you can try to reverse engineer it along the way during
You
the
can
travels.
find more.
Well, and I have 2 bags from that very first cavern that we went into. Because we burned the rest in the lake, but...
Luell needs to find the Tabaxi siblings anyways.
So it was like something that hopefully we could possibly start on, give us some kind of direction instead of you just feeling kind of hopeless about the whole situation. Give you something to work on.
Yeah. Are you going to give Luell one of the bags? Yes.
And then whenever this one is depleted, then we will assess whether we want to keep working on that
How
or
do you spell
weaponize it.
CADIBIRI.
Oh, I did not spell it correctly at all. Nope.
Cadbury.
No, I did BEERI.
Yeah, I did T.
And I did a T.
CADABIRI.
CADIBIRI.
I needed the D instead of the T.
Anyway,
But so at least this gives us a little bit of something to do during our downtime. Something to occupy our minds. Sometimes I feel like that is needed.
Yes. Especially now. There's been more and more put onto our in front of us for us to take care of. And this definitely would help ease one of those things. Here. We ease a lot of people's troubles in a lot of places. If Luell can figure this out.
Yeah. So I'm sure a lot of the people that are addicted to this might be unwilling participants in that addiction.
Luell knows this to be true.
Yeah. I hate to burden you, but one other thing. Just don't forget that promise, okay? That's what I was like, yeah. If I start to do that again, just like killing, stop me.
Luell can pinpoint, use judgments between normal killings of like what we have done in the past and what Luell saw him do.
Basically, if you see signs of cruelty,
Yes. Out of Yoon
then stop me.
actions.
By
Yes.
and I give you full authority by whatever means necessary.
Luell will keep the promises.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry to burden you with that, though.
Luell is not a burden. Luell has many things that could be called burdens, but they are stepping stones in life. Luell learns and steps, and then steps ahead and finishes the thing, and it goes on.
That's great.
It's deep, bro.
I wish Hush was here.
Oh, I miss Hush so much.
Oh.
Dude, I miss Hush.
Yeah, but I never want to make one of my friends make the choice to have to do
Probably
something
to a
like that
pulp?
for a friend.
Well, probably to a pulp.
Or perhaps more.
It won't come to this.
I hope so.
Luell knows. Your hope is useless. Luell knows.
Yesterday, you knew that I wouldn't do that.
Well, have explained the things, Luau will stop you. Luau has dealt with several friends trying to do things that are not like friends. So we have stopped them. Nobody has died.
Who do you think I just buried?
Nobody.
There it
None of us have died.
Oh my god.
There it is.
Tell me it's NPCs or PCs.
Oh.
He was Batman. Luau would prefer to not think of the things. This is one freebie ticket.
Nobody is entirely one thing.
Luau
Nobody
knows
is
this.
a good person or a bad person.
Luau
Everybody
knows
is shades
this.
of gray.
Luau knows this. Luau is justifying.
Please don't justify for me, Will. This is my burden to bear. And I will just kind of show her the ring, because I don't think you saw me do that. So, it adds to the toll. So, it's not okay, but we move on.
May Luau ask a personal question?
You may ask.
You does not have to answer. But was with the because that ring was man's, right? Is the specific the braid in like a notch for counting?
Some yes, some no. There's, like all things, there's good and bad in this. There's people I have harmed without cause. And there are people that I've helped. And there are shiny things that I found. You have to
Just curious.
find the good somewhere, but a lot of this is a reminder of my burden to bear.
Thank you for answering well, honestly.
Thank you for caring enough to ask.
Who else cares? Obviously, Luau's very big. Luau needs to have big heart. This means Luau can care a lot.
It's very sound logic, honestly.
You also
It's
needs very
entire-
big heart.
It's entirely sound logic. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, if we think about it, if I weigh like 500 pounds, my heart has to weigh like, 20 pounds, right? Yeah, big hearts. Big hearts.
Yoon also has a lot of room in her shell for feelings.
Yes. I can't stealth because everybody can hear my heartbeat.
That's great.
But yes, all the feelings.
Anything else?
Yep, here's your drugs.
Thank you.
What did you just roll?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Nasara, what are you up to?
To see if anybody's just saw her drug deal.
Exactly. I was like, you
I
didn't give
can't
me
find
any
this
cash.
out.
Overseeing the
doing
drug
something.
deal. No, I'm not doing. I mean, I'm just. You know me, man. Like,
Yeah.
I don't fuck. I'm a wanderer. Like
I
I
don't
don't
find
prepare
her.
for shit. So
Make an investigation check.
I'm
Come
just
on,
wandering
baby.
around with Phantom, probably just picking up some rations and
Okay.
just
13.
whatever.
13. Yeah. Your what's your
I'm-
stealth
My
modifier?
stealth
Not.
is 0.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you managed to find her in the
Oh, you see me.
in Deegan.
I am very
Yeah.
hard
In
to.
the Deegan.
Yeah, with her tail kind of dragging behind her. She walks around. Phantom's like jumping around the
I didn't
tail,
know you
playing
had
with
the
it.
tail. I didn't know that. Sheridan did not know that.
Yeah.
We mentioned
that's
it,
not
yeah.
true.
I'm gonna come like running up to you, Nasara!
Oh, hey, Ivana.
Hi. What are you doing?
Just waiting for sundown. Basically, I'm ready for this mission. I've never been one to stick around cities that long, so
A traveler, huh?
quite so.
We'll have to talk. We'll unpack that someday. Not today, though. Do you want to have a little fun with me before sundown?
Phantom, does that sound good to you, buddy? He says yes.
So, my thought is, we need to leave Deegan, but we can't go looking like we do. I can change how I look. You cannot, correct?
No.
the thing is, I can make you invisible, and we can still interact with each other if you want. I just really want to get out of Deegan for a little bit, and I think you seem like you're a lot of fun.
And I'm having flashbacks to when I got caught in the tree.
It'll be quick. I really want to pick up a few things for the trip, and I don't really, want to just wander around alone. That's so boring. And you just always seem like you're up for some fun.
Well, it feels a disturbance.
Yeah, do we all just stop all of a sudden?
Where's Nisara?
Where are we going?
Disturbance.
What do you want to do?
So I know there's not a lot of commerce happening in Deegan at the moment. I don't want to travel far from Deegan, but I want to go somewhere to where we can grab. I guess we can grab some ass. It's actually not. I want to be able to get a drink with her, or grab a bottle. Better than maybe what we can grab at the tavern. Maybe I'll grab one from there. But
because what you actually have, remember they stole a bunch from a tavern from Beeston, so there's actually some pretty legit.
I'll pick up a bottle. I pretty much just want to find a shop that has interesting stuff, little doodads, trinkets, odds and ends.
I'm always looking for doodads.
Doodads and trinkets, and then maybe a butcher as well.
Okay.
So I don't want to travel too far out of Deegan, but just enough out of it to where I don't. This oppression is really bringing Ivana down. She's not digging it. Sorry, you guys can judge as much as you want. She doesn't like it. So she wants to get out.
That's okay. Nasara always wants out.
Let's get the F out of Deegan.
So you're gonna cast invisibility on her.
First, I'm gonna go grab a bottle from the bar.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, look, I don't really drink. Don't tell other people this.
Okay.
But
I do. So.
Okay.
As you just smell whiskey.
So just, I'll look out for you, but will you, just, make sure I'm okay, if I drink or something,
Yeah.
you promise?
Yeah.
Okay.
I promise.
Okay.
Oh no.
Have you?
Oh no.
All right. So you cast invisibility.
Cast invisibility. I disguise self on myself.
As what?
I'm gonna look like a human, like a beautiful brunette human woman. Actually, no. Change my mind. I'm gonna look like a man.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
do something like
I'm gonna be a man, slightly shorter than I am, a little bit pudgier, and he's going to look like he has been drinking all day.
Okay.
Red in the face,
rosy
cheeks, kind of torn jacket. Jacket's a little bit too big. Style. I'm sorry. Pamplemousse had style. Maybe I will.
He looked like he was drinking all the time.
He did.
So
I miss him.
I need you to make a stealth check with advantage.
This better go good, or we're never leaving the tieflings
Yeah.
unsupervised again, right?
I'm avoiding everybody's glare.
I know, going to a cool shop without me wowing you. Come on.
2 5s.
But I'm gonna be making a lot of noise.
2 5s.
I'm invisible.
I need you to make
I'm gonna
an
be
investigation
singing.
check.
I am seriously just
You
imagining
lost Nisara!
Nisara is seriously just being like, I'm invisible! Guys!
I am holding my hand. I'm
I'm
gonna grab her
invisible.
hand, by the way.
You see
What am
my
I
husband
making?
no face?
I'm gonna run into a bunch of
Investigation
other
check.
Okay, it's also obvious you're holding somebody's
Natural
invisible
20,
hand.
baby.
And you're doing this.
And I need you to make a deception check with advantage because of this guy's stuff.
What was the second one?
Deception?
Yes.
Deception? Oh, baby. 27.
Okay, cool.
God damn.
So, you go looking, what are you looking for first, the butcher or the odds
Well,
and
we are drinking. I'm like, and I'll kind of give her some next to me. Invisibly.
So as you're walking
But I'm kind of walking like this.
through Beeston, acting like a drunk asshole,
Yep.
you notice
I'm singing.
as people are looking by, walking by you on these, you're walking off the cobblestone streets to get where the shops inside the districts are. You notice people looking at you weird as you handed off a bottle.
I'm not handing it off. I'm pouring it like as almost as if I was like tipping it over.
Okay, but
it's-
also you're
I'm
pouring
aware.
liquid that is not
So you
fair.
pour, and the bottle moves out of your hand. Her stealth check sucked. And the bottle comes back to your hand.
I'm sorry.
We'll give you a little weird look.
I'm not letting go of
look.
the bottle.
Okay.
That's the thing. I'm pouring it straight into her mouth.
Then as you get to the first place you're going to, the oddity shop, as you're walking up,
I
To the
compose
door.
myself a little bit.
as you walk up to the door, the doors open in front of you as Nasara walks in first.
Oh, no.
Ding, 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 ding,
I
ding.
run in.
As like you see there's a very confused old man.
Ta-da!
And as you do that, you notice that there's these muddy footprints in front of you, like walking on the floor. And he's like, "Who the hell are you?"
Do I notice the mud?
And you notice him like look at your feet and then like look at Ivana.
I'm just immediately stopping dead in my tracks.
Hi, my name is Victor.
Who's the invisible one?
It's my friend. The thing is, he's got a face like a mule. Really not sightly to be in public, so this is how we get around. And I grab, I'm sorry, he'll stay right next to me. His mom didn't even like his face. Let me tell you what, he has a hard life. This is the only way that we can go out in public. I'm sorry.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
14. Okay. That is still a 20 with disadvantage.
Wow.
Come on, baby. I would love to purchase some things from you.
Make him appear. I don't like the invisible folk walking around my shop.
So the thing is, I lied about what he looks like, really. It's a really hot-looking tiefling woman, and I don't want people picking up on her. She's mine, and I'm scared. Look at me. If people see us walking together, they're gonna try to take her from me.
Right there.
This is the only way that she'll stay with me.
Make another deception check with disadvantage.
Sorry, I was laughing through this whole thing.
So even with a disadvantage, 27. One of them was a natural 20.
Okay.
That was not the one I used. It was the.
He says, "What do you need?"
I need. The thing is, I need some like weird stuff, man. Like the things that like they don't really have to do anything cool, but they look kind of cool and shiny. Maybe they're small. They catch your attention, right? Like they glitter, or they do some sort of odd, weird little thing. You know.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
The wrong shop. You should have gone to Spades.
I didn't know where I was going. Well,
There's also a town.
4.
Huh? That's a town too.
4 total. What'd you roll on the die? Natural 1?
Maybe.
I like how she didn't say it out loud.
He says, "Who are you?
Victor.
Who's your friend?"
Hot tiefling lady. I just want to. I will be on her way.
10 gold.
For what?
It's 10 gold.
All right, here you go.
10 gold. You hand him 10 gold and he hands you a set of crystal keys.
Oh my good sir, these
Now
are
please
amazing. Yeah.
Please leave with your
Yeah,
invisible
yes.
hot tiefling friend.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know she's been cracking up like this whole
Oh yeah,
time.
she's been entirely
No,
laughing.
I haven't.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my
No,
lord.
there's no way. Natural 20. Natural 1?
So at one point during all that, you hear a snort and this splat as this little like booger just flies out of nothing and lands on the floor as she snorted.
Dice, what's wrong with you? We're leaving now. Thank you.
Thank you. Please don't
so
come
much.
back.
Yep.
Victor.
We will. Victor, you will never see Victor again. Trust me. Or my hot tiefling. Don't worry. We are
Didn't
running.
see him to start with.
And laughing our ass. I pull us into an alley.
I'm fucking laughing my ass off, dude. Shit,
That was so fun!
We
Holy
are.
shit, that was so
We
scary.
are funny tieflings.
How do I do that while invisible? How?
How do you? Are you asking us a theory?
I'm just really glad that everyone else isn't here right now. I'd really get the
You're just so. You have such a big personality that it shows even when you are invisible. It's amazing.
Well, that's not.
That's true. Just believe me.
You notice as you're talking, there's like 4 people sitting us at the alleyway looking at you, talking to nothing.
Mind your business. Victor has so many personalities. He could talk to himself. It's fine.
And they keep walking.
Yeah, I've been drinking too. But I do want to find a butcher shop.
I'm gonna take the. We should leave the bottle. We should not drink anymore. It's gonna get us in trouble. Like, in real trouble.
Yeah.
Especially outside of Deegan. So, I'm just gonna, but I can't carry it around, so I've gotta just leave
Enter
it.
and yeah, go to a butcher. Just want to pick up a not too expensive but nice piece of meat. Get it wrapped up and.
Yeah, it's gonna cost you. That'll cost you like 2 silver
Okay.
to get, and it's
Fucking 10 gold piece of shit.
yeah.
Well,
He ripped
sorry.
you right the fuck
I
out.
know. My deception was so good though.
Yeah, but
You had you had a
Still
5
feels so
dragging you
bad.
down.
2 5s. Jesus.
Yeah, we'll get that and then we'll
Yeah.
wander around until about the 45-minute mark, just making fools of ourselves, and then we'll head back to
Cool.
Deegan before the invisibility wears
That's
off.
good. So hijinks ensue.
Yay, so fun.
Awesome. Yoon, what are you doing while you're waiting for nightfall?
I'll probably sit and rest and meditate for like an hour, but other than that, I'll see if anybody else wants to go with me to forage in the forest. Gather whatever food we can and bring it back to Deegan.
So, point of note, there is, like, the closest forest is not that close.
Oh, I thought
to-
you said it was just the other side of the fields, like it was
Uh,
close.
No, so it would be north, but it would be like 12, 24 miles north of Oslabar.
Okay. So what's
Um,
just the other side of the fields then?
So there's farm fields, and then it's like grasslands. It's
Okay.
grasslands. And I say at this point, I'll say that Vic gives you guys a map.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, it's so fancy.
And it's a small map, it's a travel map, but it's something that he's used in his travels. And that's the whole country of Oslawan.
That is awesome. Oh yeah, because the forest to the south is the other side of the river then.
Oh, yeah.
There are some forests to the east and to the south a little bit, but like it's you have to cross the river to get to that, and then the forest to the north. But you got
Then I'll go
some
like
travel time.
hunt
for
in the grasslands or something.
it. Okay.
Gives
So
me just like some small game, rabbits, groundhogs, squirrels, whatever.
so for that hour that you're meditating, make a wisdom check.
15.
15. So, what are you meditating on?
Trying to calm myself the fuck down.
Okay.
So, but it's going to be a lot of past running through my mind and being like, I gotta focus on the future, I gotta push through things. So basically, like, get myself on the right path mentally a little bit.
Okay. So, as you're meditating, for a quick moment, there's a sharp pain in your head, as if a migraine just struck you for just a quick second. And as you kind of recoil against it, the vision in your mind goes green and white. You've seen these before. And as you kind of come to in your visions, you see in front of you, you see a town. Not a large town, but a town. That seems to be set on the banks of a river. You see a barge kind of floating from your right to left towards the town. Slowly, you see now chimney smoke rising, a dozen or so different chimney fires rising into the sky. As you're kind of like taking it all in, looking at it, as you kind of drift past the town, you find yourself that you're on a road leading to the town. And then all of a sudden, to your left, you notice that there's a hill. And as soon as the hill comes into your vision, the green and whites fade to true green of grass. You see the small thickets of trees at the bottom of this hill. This hill stands about 200 feet tall or so. And at this point, you notice that you're either pre-dusk or post-sunset. You can't really tell as the skies are kind of gray, and there's this orange ribbon along the horizon. And as you see this hill, all of a sudden you notice light starts to shine all around you, as it seems the sun is starting to rise behind the hill, silhouetting it quickly until it peaks over the hill and then rises above it. And as it rises above, you see this small humanoid figure in the distance just kind of standing on it, just being looking at you.
On the hill?
On the hill. And your meditation ends. You find yourself sitting in your little room that you've had at the tavern.
Well, that's the thing. Did I notice the moon? Either of the moons up in the vision?
No, just the sun.
So in that one time it was completely eyeless in the sky. Okay then. So, yeah, that'll take about 5 minutes of deep breathing to recover from the vision. And then I'll just go out and find whoever else is about and is interested in helping me hunt game. Because it looks like our non-stealthy person is not present. So this could be an issue.
Getting into some hygiene.
So yeah, you can find Llewellyn, Percy, and Raksha to help you. If anybody wants to help gather.
I will also say that since I haven't been writing visions down, I'm going to spend part of that 5 minutes in like deep breathing, also just repeating the vision over and over and over to commit it to memory.
Okay. And the more you do that,
Lessons it makes.
no, actually, every time you think it over again, it's crystal clear. Like a dream where you have to hold on to it for dear life as soon as you wake up or you forget. It actually, you think it over once, you're like, I got it. I just want to make sure. And you go through it again, and it's almost as if you were really there every time you go through it. And every time you go through it, actually more color comes to the town before you saw the hill, instead of just the green and white. You start to see more of the reality of what you were looking at.
Now, did I recognize this town at all?
Never been there?
Did I recognize... Well, if I've never been there. Is it similar to countryside that I've been in? So it could have
Nope.
been like a neighboring town. Okay.
Nothing that you've seen
So far.
Yeah, so far. Make an intelligence check.
13.
13. You were told to go to a town called Middale, which was on a river.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what you get from that. You have never seen this place before. You've never heard of it before. Never had anything like this described to you.
Mm-hmm.
The closest thing that comes to your mind is Middale, town on a river. That's it.
Okay.
So who's going hunting?
If you ask me to come, I'd go.
I'm asking whoever's around.
Okay.
I'm still looking for Brutus. Probably just going to go to door to door. Brutus.
Oh,
Brutus.
I found Brutus. He's out in the field. He's hunting with us.
He is?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go.
Okay, cool.
All right. So who's all going hunting? Those three so far. Are you?
I guess so.
Okay. So
We're providing
all,
food for people.
all of you make survival checks, please.
24.
24.
11.
Okay.
So glad I brought you.
15.
I know.
22.
Survival too.
22. I said 32. I was like, how? Okay. All right.
Druid, that's how.
So, easy enough. You all managed to gather enough berries and other foods. If you actually want to hunt, you can probably get a few
Well, I'm
rabbits
going
out in the
for meat,
fields.
yeah.
You can get a few rabbits. You can get a deer. You know that there are facilities on the Hellcat to smoke and dry meat if you need to. But you managed to get enough food for probably, if you want to like write it down, it's probably like 5 days worth of rations.
Everything I'm catching is for the town. It's not for me.
Okay. Cool. Good enough. So you gather quite a bit of stuff for the town.
So, yeah. I don't know what you three guys.
Yeah, no, I'll go to the town.
Yep.
We are all
'Cause I'm
very
like,
much
we can
capable
do it
of hunting
on- yeah.
our way.
Yeah, there's a fucking rule that says,
Yeah.
Chris Perkins, if you're watching this, why?
Because normally you have 4 people in the party that take this.
So,
So now you have 2 table rules. No 2 druids and not more than 2 outlanders at the same time.
Right?
It makes sense.
so
Yeah.
no, you're,
We're all
You're all
loners.
good.
It makes
I'm okay with
sense.
Outlander. I really am. The not 2 druids though. So you all managed to hunt some food to help, subsist, Deegan, and possibly pass it out even farther beyond Deegan. Nasara and Ivana, you eventually make your way back to Deegan, just in time for the invisibility spell to fade.
Cool. I just throw up my hood, I guess, and I wish I was invisible more.
Dude, we should do that more often.
That was so much fun.
That was so much fun.
Thank you for going with me.
You're all coming right back to the tavern.
It's up to you.
I mean, the song
How-
says yes, but
Yeah. How are we feeling? I know she is used to drinking.
Yeah.
I'm
She's
not
alive.
necessarily.
Make a con check.
Yeah, right.
She's our group lush.
Does she get to make it with advantage? Because she's
10.
10.
She's conditioned her liver.
6. Or 10.
So I will say for the amount that you drank, it's actually not bad. You buzzed.
okay.
Your DC's
And
probably lower
you
than mine.
got that confused, like,
I
I had one fucking beer. Like, why are you
Yeah,
feeling
yeah.
this way? Like, you go out and be like, I can't drive home. Fuck. Yeah, that's that kind of buzz.
Okay.
Ivana, you're feeling a little tipsy.
Yeah.
A little tipsy, but not bad.
Let's go, let's find everybody.
Yeah, where is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Where'd they go?
I don't
As
know.
we're
Let's-
lugging animals in from
Yeah.
the fields.
Yeah.
After a
I'm
few
just gonna be
hours
like, hey, Nasara, look!
After a few hours of looking around, they approach with animals and berries and stuff, and
First, has got all kinds of like mushrooms and roots and stuff.
Ooh, yummy.
I'm probably dragging the deer.
Both the eye.
What? I know, got it like over the shoulder and.
What? Welcome back, ladies.
I'm carrying a
Don't
deer inside.
Can I see? Like, can I smell or? See?
I would say that we went
Make
to
an
the tavern,
insight.
probably.
Make an insight.
Yeah, can
Oh, yeah, I'll
like,
do- I mean,
sniff, like,
Make
We'll
an-
do the tavern.
I'm not trying to hide the fact that I drank.
So,
what was it? What did you
Fucking
say?
judgy moms over here.
yeah, dude, I'm not trying to like hide it that I, you know I drank.
What did you say? What was it?
And, you can roll a perception check.
Oh, that was.
9.
9.
I'm distracted by the dead deer.
Yeah, the dead deer. It's got you. You get the sense you've known Nasara long enough. You can tell when she's a little off, but she's not drunk by any stretch of the means.
And what about Ivana?
Uh,
Very
you
Welcome back, ladies.
Take of that what you will.
I don't know what you guys are doing, but we had
We went for an adventure.
Yeah, dude. Went like out.
Yeah, we left Deegan.
Yeah.
It's fine. She was invisible. I was
invisible.
disguised.
Oh, that's convenient. We went hunting for food to feed people.
So you left Deegan too then?
Yay!
Technically.
Yeah, it's fine. We all left Deegan. It's amazing.
I know, I'm glad you guys
love
have died, but I'm just gonna go start poking.
Why are you poking me? Are you mad because I didn't go hunting with you? Are you
No.
mad because I didn't go hunting
No,
with you?
I'm not mad. I'm just making sure
Why
you're
are-
okay.
There's a bar in the cabin.
Why are you
right?
guys? Are you glaring?
Is it clear?
No,
They're mad at us because we
Well,
didn't
has
go
a
hunting.
face.
Wait,
I'm
they're mad.
I'm a little upset that you didn't share
I'm
with
like,
me, but
wait,
I'm not mad.
why are you
mad?
mad?
Okay.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Are you mad? I'm not
Someone
mad.
said you
Luell's not mad. Luell is disappointed. This is the face that
She's
Luell's
always
making.
Wait, why are you disappointed?
Luell's always disappointed.
Why are you
That's
disappointed?
not true.
In me.
Almost always disappointed. That
Yes,
way when she's
almost.
not, it's great.
Did we do something?
I'm
did
the
we do something
problem
wrong?
child. It's fine.
You are not the
No.
problem child.
No.
I'm a little sad that
You
you
just
didn't
didn't do
invite me.
something
but
good,
I'm so
apparently.
mad.
Yes. Yeah. It
I
feels
feel
like you were being sneaky, but you have told Luell the truth, so Luell cannot be mad.
Yeah.
Well, you guys all seem
Thank you guys.
happy.
Thank you guys for being honest. We appreciate honesty in this group. No more secrets.
You
Wait,
at this point you
second.
notice that Vic is sitting like at a table in the corner watching this like with this look of like fear
So much chaos.
and curiosity and interest, like intrigue. Oh, he's just like
Do we see him? Hold on.
she does.
Well, you know what? Like, I had fun with her, and I kind of like I throw the meat at Raksha, and I throw the keys at Yoon. I got you guys this stuff, and I thought it would be cool. That's for your hair. That's for your mouth, so you don't have to eat hearts anymore. And I thought it was fun, but apparently you guys are disappointed in us.
Where did you get these? Where did you get
I
these?
paid a lot of money for
What
them.
are they? What are they?
They're keys. I don't know.
Are they special keys?
Do you think give Luell anything?
I was gonna split them with
Can I
you,
do
but I
our-
threw them at her.
I am also
Apparently
legitimately
you're
just
disappointed
going
in me.
over, patting Vic on the head and being like, I'm sorry, and
Can I
walking
do-
back to the group.
Can I do
You
an
just took
arcana
the
check
drink.
on those keys?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes! Fucking dice, come on, man.
You will learn to live with Luell's disappointment. Everybody
Sweet.
does.
22.
22. Not magical at
Okay.
all. Raksha, what
You're
were you
super
doing?
shiny though.
So I would, with the deer carcass, I'd be shoving my way to the bar, and I'd like swing it down top of the bar, and like to clear people out. And I'm just gonna take my now sharp axe, start skinning it right on the counter.
And when Vic's like, no, wait, hang on, wait, Raksha, maybe not the place or time for that.
But it's the perfect table.
No,
It's
No.
just the right height.
Raksha, please.
But it's fresh.
I'll take care of it. Away from the people in the bar.
I'm sure
They've seen dead animals before.
they
yes.
all hunt, right?
Yes, but they don't eat off of the table. They clean their animals on, please.
Yeah,
May I?
Yeah,
I was gonna
let's-
like
why not?
scooch up and like kind of get in between her and the
It's
table
all
and
going
like
the
put
same
her
place.
stuff on and just like
So
a
remember
pile
how we
to
talked
like
about how
let him
people
take it
here
away.
are
Thank you.
strange. They have certain specific customs, and we have to abide by
I'm
them.
gonna
You
go
can't-
throw my deer over
You
his
can't
shoulder.
do anything in here apparently without disappointing people.
Oh, for God's sake!
It's just you try to have some fun
Look.
and people get pissed.
No one's pissed. Do you guys need a hangover cure? Is all I'm
but
concerned
then-
about.
Words in Luell's mouth.
I'm
Luell's
sorry. You
not
said to get
appreciative of this.
accustomed to your disappointment.
Raksha and
You
Luell are
guys
very
are
good friends, and
uptight.
she's been very disappointed in Raksha.
Yeah.
Much more than
Vic
she is.
Vic shifts the two deers. He's now holding and all the rabbits into one arm. Reaches over and he kind of like just drags his thumb across your forehead, and he you see this light as all of a sudden the drunkenness leaves you, and he says, "I'll farewell." As you just like, who's this for, by the way? Am I bringing this back to you, or
No, it's for the
Everybody.
people.
Whoever's hungry.
thank you?
President over people who need protein.
Perfect. And he walks out the door.
I heard president.
And no, that's what I heard too.
Precedent.
That's what the
Yeah, precedent. But it's just your enunciation.
And it was quick. It sounded like president.
Oh,
And
okay.
we were like,
I just want to make sure I wasn't being
President
ignorant.
Protein. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we have a dead
So-
deer. Is the
So I'll
best
go
one.
over, just hug Nassar and cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's late afternoon. The sun's starting to go down a little bit.
I
Are we?
turn away from them and walk up to my room very hastily.
Aw,
Okay.
What got up her butt?
And lock my door.
Apparently the well has offended her.
She wanted to do something nice, and she felt
I thought she did something very nice.
Like-
she got them gifts.
she felt like she was being berated.
What did I mean for this? The well is...
I know.
Did anybody even say anything berateful? That's not a word.
Well, Luelle was kind of telling her about, disappointment.
She
and how
Luelle felt that
everybody
she was
and-
disappointed, but then she came right out and said exactly what you were doing. That was what you were doing, right? She did not just
Thinks
laugh
back
at
to trying to be invisible.
So,
Make an Arcana check.
What I learned from being invisible by Nasara. Fuck. Like a what?
Arcana check.
16.
16. Doesn't work.
No, so what I've learned from being out with Yvonne today is that, invisibility does not work on me. So let's never try it again.
that's great.
Oh,
I mean, it did but you did
I mean, it works on me. It does not work for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I was literally invisible. Like, we didn't have trouble casting it, but,
You ran into things, didn't you?
I may have laughed very loudly.
That sounds like you.
And tracked mud in the store.
Luelle, you
Did
know...
you wipe your feet?
of course she didn't. Of course she didn't. Look, just... We all love you very much, and we appreciate
How
that
did
you are
this turn into
our
something against
caretaker.
Luelle?
Just, we're all adults.
Luelle was not the one who snuck out.
Nobody
I wasn't aware that we were sneaking.
I am seriously just sitting in the corner laughing
rental
so hard
unit.
because nobody snuck anywhere.
I mean, they kind of... She turned invisible, and she turned to somebody else.
Because they were going into town
Obviously,
in a dangerous area.
I love that
But
you
they didn't tell us they were going into town.
Okay, so
Did we tell them
anyways,
that we were going hunting?
They weren't
they
there
weren't
to
there to
tell.
tell them.
Okay.
My point is, just maybe we're all adults and we can all do whatever we want. Just,
Everything's
we're all fine. We're fine.
Luelle said that she was not mad.
I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna go
I-
to you.
yeah, I
Please
wanna
tell
go-
Yvonne that Luelle is not mad.
I'm going to.
I want to just
I'm gonna go talk
sniff
to you.
and
I'll
examine
go with
Ivana's meat
Okay.
that she gave me.
Sarah?
So here it is.
threw at you.
Okay, make a flip check.
Can I go talk to Ivana first, please?
Oh yeah, sure. Just
20 total.
20.
yeah.
No,
Just
feel
let her know
free.
we're not mad at
Yeah,
her.
feel free to come up in like 10 minutes or
So
like if
it's-
you don't
it's
like
basically-
trust, but I'm
No.
just like,
It's a
It's
rack
not.
of crime.
No, it's not that. You, yeah,
it
go right ahead.
I'm not gonna kill
It's
her.
fine.
We'll catch up.
Well, they're all.
I'm gonna go walk up to Ivana's room and knock on her door.
What?
We all want to talk to you, Ivana.
What?
So all of a sudden the
Raksha,
whole
I
group
said that she
is...
just ran up and did it. He went up to Ivana's room.
Yeah, Raksha, as you
We're
guys are
already
arguing,
on
Raksha, you
tangent.
see, you all notice like Raksha kind of smells this meat and then walks away. And then you hear a knock, knock, knock on your door.
Go. Please leave me alone.
Your meat smells good. I would like to share with.
Okay.
I wanted
Come
to.
I could unlock and just.
What's thank you. I would like to cook this for you and share.
You see, like, tears.
Aww.
Like that have been wiped away. You're very welcome. Maybe you can cook it for the rest of the ladies. I don't really have much of an appetite. Or I don't know.
I can cook
I don't
it
know if
later.
I'm
We'll show
hungry
it in
or
my
not.
bag, and I'm gonna just grab Yvonne and give her a big hug.
Just like.
I just imagine you opened your bag and just threw like a
Yes,
rock.
exactly. You're gonna pull it out. There's hair and limbs,
I will.
entrails from previous.
And
kill.
the hug, it's not warm. Like you could tell, like she's trying to be warm, but like the actual physical touch of her skin is
Yeah.
actually cold.
Probably feels
It's
nice at the
very
moment.
cool. Yeah.
I will kind of loosen up a little and thank you. Thank you. Yes.
You're welcome.
And I just kind of
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you. That was you.
I don't know how long to hug for.
That was just the perfect amount.
Too long.
Yeah, perhaps you can cook the meat up for all the patrons in the bar. It might just be a little bit for everyone, but
I can save it for another time.
it's whatever you want to do. It was a gift for you. It's fine.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm excellent. Thank you for asking.
Do I believe her? I'm gonna make an insight check.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's a natural one.
So a total of.
That's a 12.
10.
You don't believe her.
Holy cow!
Fucking
Hang on.
Wait
This
a
is the D&D
minute.
first, guys. The barbarian out inside of the bar. Wow.
There's a first time for
Oh, man.
This is amazing.
I takes out the mark.
I hope this isn't rude. I'm not sure I believe you. You seem upset.
I am. But that doesn't mean that I can't still be excellent. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay, that's fine. I am upset. I'm uncomfortable with being around all of you, and I feel like I can tell you this because you're not gonna analyze this too deeply.
At this point, you hear
I didn't mean that as an
four
insult.
cackling voices of the rest of the group starting to approach, talking back and forth to each other,
Oh Lord. Okay.
come
Here-
approaching
yep, sure.
the room.
Which way does the door open?
I mean, it opens into the room, and it's actually your guys' all shared room. But yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck, I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
As
Because
I
this was
recall
Vic's
that.
room. Yeah.
Oh, right, because I actually haven't stayed here at all.
Yeah.
Oh well. Oh. Yep. Okay. Here.
Well,
Here's everybody.
Well, you said she wanted to talk
And
alone.
Lala's not going yet.
Okay.
So let's.
I like turn away and like pinch my cheeks, try to get some like color back in my face. My just gonna.
I see your
align
picture
my
cheeks,
all red.
and I'm just going to assume that's weird things that she does, and I'm gonna like pinch her butt.
Pinch the other cheeks. Yeah.
I
walk.
You walk up to.
Oh,
well, so is it just me going in, or is everybody coming in?
I mean, you said you wanted to talk to her alone, so
Yeah.
I'm not.
Okay, so I'll let you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go.
You all can come in. It's your room after all.
Well, I probably would have walked ahead of them then if I was going to
He
come
said-
talk to you alone.
he
Yeah.
said-
She overheard you guys talking. It's not a very big tavern.
Oh, okay.
It's come in.
I guess
We're all gonna kind of like around. the
Or
corner.
whomever. I just walk in and I sit on the bed.
I'm just gonna be like, look, guys, family meeting time, okay? Okay.
Hey.
We're all good.
Okay.
Luell, get in here. Come on. Family meeting. We need to. We all have some feelings we need to get out real quick.
You realize some people do better one-on-one, right?
Family.
Apparently not.
Yes, ma'am.
It's at this point you guys hear. And this massive black horned head peek in. Am I invited?
Yes.
Fuck yeah!
I look so uncomfortable.
Yeah. He sits on a bed and is like.
Brutus, this is kind of a female only meeting.
Actually, I think Vic was looking for you earlier. I might be mistaken. There's some meat that Raksha wanted to cook up that perhaps you could cook for us. Are you good at that
Cooking
sort
meat?
of thing?
Yes.
Only if you brand a bee in the middle of it for brutal.
Would you mind, Raksha?
Yeah.
Would you?
Would you help me cook some meat? Yvonne's meat smells very tasty. Hand him the
Sweet.
ribs and.
No!
Cook.
It's for everyone to share. Please cook it and divide it evenly among everybody.
Do you cook, right?
No.
Oh, I cook very well. I will show you. Let's go cook these.
Okay. He stands up.
I'm gonna lead him down the stairs and
Bye. Have a good girls thing.
Bye, Brutus.
Right. Is anyone else super awkward? Because I feel super awkward.
Yeah.
Great.
Percy.
We have things in common. That bonding, it works. Family meeting worked. Everybody, great. No, wait. What?
Well, I'll just not feel awkward.
That's good.
Well, no, feels awkward.
Can we can all easily tell that she's very uncomfortable?
At this
Okay.
point, yeah.
Alright. I'll grab Luel, I'll grab Percy. Let's exit for a few minutes. I'm not very good with the words, so I'm just gonna go. Ivana, I had a great time with you today. Don't let
I am just fine, but thank you so much. I had a great time with you as well.
I'm gonna lead these two out.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be listening.
So it's just you and Ivana.
So your stealth has gotten
What
better?
do you two do?
I'm just gonna sit in quiet for a minute first, but basically I'm gonna be taking some of the extra hemp and macrame out of, and I'm making 2 necklaces out of the chain, out of the keys. There we go. There's one for you. Now put the other one on. It's definitely interesting to get used to the dynamics of a group. Have you been on your own most of your life?
No.
Or not necessarily physically alone, as in not traveling with a group, but feeling part of the group.
Well, no, actually, I'm quite used to being around a lot of people and traveling with a large troupe of people, of entertainers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So is this a big change for you then, working with us?
Well, I am used to perhaps a little bit more freedom. I'm not used to having people question anything I do because it's every man or woman for themselves, kind of. So
I will tell you one thing though,
yeah.
that when people are questioning where you are, it's not necessarily because they question you. It can be because they worry for you, because they care about you.
It feels very I'm sorry, I can't find the right word right now.
It feels like you're being questioned. You know,
Feels like people are disappointed with me, and that's just something I'm not really comfortable with.
So that's the thing about being family, is you will disappoint us, and all of us are going to disappoint you at some point. It's that you move past it, you forgive, and you work beyond it. I will let you know Luelle is disappointed in us almost all the time. Every single one of us. She's disappointed with Nasara for her drunkenness and not being able to stealth. She's disappointed in Percy for her lack of sharing openly previously. She's disappointed in me just for everything because I'm ridiculous. She's disappointed in Raksha for changing back and forth between her winter and her spring. But the reason she's disappointed is because she worries. She wouldn't care about Nasara getting drunk if she didn't care about Nasara. And the same with all of us. And that's the thing with family, is you're all intertwined. And there's no perfection in there. It's going to be bad times and it's going to be good times, but it's you're together through thick and thin.
You just hear Nasara outside
Do you think she was disappointed in just Nasara or myself too?
I don't know necessarily. That might be a good question to ask her directly. Because it could just be that she was worried. We've just gotten out of several large battles and we didn't know where you were.
Do you think
So
that
it could have just been
she
pure
was
worry.
worried about just Massar? Or do you think maybe that she was worried about me also?
I think we'd all be worried about you.
And she starts crying a little bit. Like Melissa
Oh,
So-
and I'm gonna go sit on the bed, and I can't hug you real well, so I'm gonna sit next and like hold your hand and then pet your arm a little bit. Like,
So maybe by your own logic, then that would mean that you guys consider me part of your family then?
From outside of the door. Duh!
I will let you know. I mean, for me, because unfortunately I'm a completely honest person, I do not trust you 100%. Does that mean that we're not family? Not at all. I don't trust myself 100%. I don't trust anybody 100%. There's still a lot we don't know about you, but there's still a lot we don't know about each other either. We all have pasts and none of us have been extremely open about them. So all that we can really do is prove by our actions what we're doing.
Oh, well, then I'm screwed because my actions are ridiculous and untrustworthy.
But see, that's what family is there for, is to help you through that, help get you a little more honest, if that's what you need to be. For all we know, you don't, that's not necessarily what you need to be. But as long as you are as honest as possible with us. At this point, I'm gonna like sneak over to the door and just throw it open, be like, come in, we need a group hug.
Oh yeah, I'm first on this dog pile. I'm first on this hot woman pile.
Well, and then outside the door.
I know.
Does not
I'm
use
yelling.
rock.
I'm yelling down the stairs. Raksha, get back up here!
I can't. The meat's cooking.
It's at this point, as you all are dogpiling on Ivana, welcoming her into your family, you all hear a voice. The five of you hear a voice. Ladies, the Hellcat is underway. We will be at the location you have vaguely specified in about a day or so. Hopefully we will see you there.
Did you give me the ring yet or not?
She hasn't made it yet. She made the ring.
I can see everybody like pause.
Yeah, everyone's like,
Yeah. All you hear is
You
giggle a
all
little
keep
bit.
doing that.
About that.
What is happening?
God damn, it was supposed to be a surprise.
Well, now was the perfect time.
So I made this today. Remember?
Yeah, it's you're very talented, Percy.
Thanks. And you can notice it matches the ones that we're all wearing. So these are rings of sending. Are you familiar with the spell?
Am I familiar with the spell?
yes.
Yes. So it's how we all communicate with each other. They're all connected, and the captain of our ship has one, and it's how we communicate with him.
Hello?
Really?
Are
Yes,
y'all-
Signal. Sorry, we're in the middle of something. Can you just give us a bit? We'll get. We got you. We got you. We will be there.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, response is appreciated. Thank you.
Sorry. Yeah. Responding. Over now.
Responding.
It's not done yet, but I'm making this one for you.
Thank you so much. That is.
And she's back.
I am going to
Great way to keep tabs on me, huh?
very awkwardly try to like wipe the mascara trails off her face with my like big meaty paws.
And I was gonna put the key around my neck.
So for the record, you don't have to use it if you don't want to. That's kind of everybody's prerogative. Yeah. It's just if you want to, you have a way to reach us at any time.
Because we're pretty sure Syl takes hers off most of the time. We can be a lot.
I don't know who that is, but
It's okay.
it's
Very good friend. Hopefully you get to meet her sometime.
and I look forward to being with you long enough to do that.
Well,
Let's let's go see if Raksha's done with the meat.
And then it can be our send-off dinner.
We should really get going soon.
So you'll head back downstairs to eat your Raksha prepared meat. Go ahead and roll an intelligence check for me.
Oh boy.
Don't
Did
forget
I
meat.
manage a long rest?
Nope.
Okay. That's not totally horrible. 18.
Nice.
18.
Nice.
With your modifier.
That's with the negative one.
Okay, so it'd be -2 with Brutus's modifier because he's helping you.
17.
And at that point, we're gonna take our break, guys.
Because
Give
we're
us-
all going to get the runs
Yes.
from poorly cooked
Oh,
meat.
no.
Give us like 5-10 minutes. We'll be back
You're
on shortly.
outside.
Keep an eye on chat while I go back.
One side will be charred,
Let's
the other
all
side will be raw.
recuperate. We'll be right back with you guys. Thank
For
you.
spells or
Not really.
okay.
Hello. Welcome back. We're back from break. Picking back up where we left off. A quick announcement from the voice of God, aka Len.
Okay, so far we have 2 subscribers that have joined the family. We have Drangord has subscribed to the channel. Drangord. And Carnivicted has also subscribed to the channel. So thank you guys so much. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
One of us! One of us! One of us!
Alright.
Yeah.
Cool. So, after you all had a heart-to-heart with Ivana, Raksha makes you all a actually very pleasant meal of just meat,
We each
but it
kinda
tastes delicious.
Do we take a bite?
tastes good.
Tastes good. All right, but night does fall.
Okay.
You know the Hellcat is on its way to meet you somewhere along the river, and you all still on vegan. What would you like to do?
We should go.
Ready?
Yep.
You
Head
all
on
ready?
out.
Yep.
Do
Say our goodbyes
Do we need
and
any added
farewells?
stealth, or do we just go?
I think
Yeah.
Well, I think the point of leaving at night, though, was to be stealthy about it.
Okay. So it would be hurt. It wouldn't hurt to be stealthy at least for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do you want to pass it? Do you want to cast it, or shall I?
Oh, I can.
Cool.
I have more
Please
spell
and
slots.
thank you.
So pass that
I have no
trace.
spell slots. It uses key
Everyone
points.
roll stealth traces. Keep in mind when you're stealthing, you're at half speed as
Just
well.
for a while till we
Yeah,
get
Yeah,
a
just for
little
the
ways.
first hour.
Imagine until we
Okay,
get
cool.
past the farm, like past majority.
Yeah,
of
we'll pass
Okay.
for as long as pass without a trace lasts,
Yeah.
and then we'll be fine.
So everyone roll stealth checks and add 10 to your stealth rolls because fucking druids.
That's how babies
You're the reason why I drink, Danny.
She needs some purpose in life, right?
I rolled a 6 and I have 22.
Yeah. I rolled an 8 and I have 25.
24. 25.
26.
Sarah wins!
Well, it's her second time having to be sneaky in the day, so.
Yeah, she got
I
practice
learned-
having
I-
invisibility.
She wipes off her feet.
I learned some stuff.
I was go trekking in the woods.
So for a moment, as you all are kind of like sneaking through these farm fields, you lose Nasara. You can track on Phantom, but Nasara is fucking gone.
Did Phantom lose me?
No, Phantom's sneaking.
Oh, okay.
You know where he is, but,
But
they've
does he know
lost
where
track.
I
Of,
am?
yeah, but they've
Okay.
lost track of you
Okay.
for a moment until a horn peeks up from like a cornfield. Like, there she is. Fuck. She was being real sneaky for a moment, but very stealthily. Okay, so where are you all heading?
To
Following the toward the river.
Well, you guys said you did not want to go via Middale.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's right. We're,
We're
going
still
to the,
following the
we're
river.
going to
Yeah,
the
we're still
first
following
bend.
On the river.
Yeah, because
We're going
Middale
to the
is
river then.
3 days away, so we're
Yeah,
just
so
meeting
we're
the
meeting
Hellcat
in between.
halfway.
Yeah.
that
So-
first. So we're just going south to the river.
So you're gonna meet. So you're heading straight south, or are you heading
No, we're heading southeast,
southeast? Okay.
following the river to that bend we told
Okay,
Isabel
cool.
to go to.
So this will be your first skill check for travel that you make with the group. So the way it works, everyone roll initiative, please.
Holy shit.
25 to 20.
Anytime it's initiative.
21.
Dang.
Okay, so Ivana's going first. 15 to 20.
Oh shit, ladies.
I rolled
Glad this is not about
10 to 15.
14. Me too.
Okay, so
12.
Percy's second. Raksha's third.
Uh-oh.
5 to 10.
9.
Oh.
Yoon, Luell, and then Nasara.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So, skill challenge. You get to. How are you assisting them, the whole group, in getting to where you're going?
Fucking A.
How are you going to
Not a
assist?
nature woman. Well, if
That's
I'm-
okay. All of us are.
What
So.
you want to do, he tells you what to roll.
Okay.
Don't pick a skill.
Yeah.
Do what
That's what
Ivana
I'm
would
saying.
do to help. Group.
Honestly, once we get it far enough out of town, she's probably just gonna try to keep. She wants to lighten the mood after she felt super awkward. She does not know how to navigate or anything like that. She's just gonna try to lighten the mood and keep everybody's spirits high, and keep them focused. That's what she's kind of trying to do.
Okay, make a performance check.
21.
Come on. Okay.
Just don't pull out the dust roll while we're trying to stealth.
She's kind of just like humming and yeah. That's
Hammer's
as
also
for ways. This is like
Yeah, I'd
after
say
we've
it's
gotten
more
out
like
of
a
stealth.
hum. You're humming
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of like a tune to keep everyone kind of going. Second
If anyone's
was
lagging, I'm kind of like
Percy.
trying to.
I think.
Percy.
Yep.
Yep. What do you do?
Just since I'm the least squishy, I'm kind of taking up the tail end, just making sure, kind of seeing if I can cover up our tracks in any way, if there are any, or just making sure that we're not being followed or watched.
Make a survival check.
It's a 15. It's a 21.
Okay. So you're kind of keeping your tracks hidden. Raksha?
I took my orb of direction out,
Okay.
and I'd be using that to help us orient which way we're traveling.
Okay. I'd say make a survival check with advantage because you're using the orb.
22.
Okay. Then it goes to you.
Mm-hmm. I, for the first bit, until we reach the river, would just be kind of keeping a lookout. So, keeping an eye for really anything, any paths, any signs of civilization, any life, anything that I can grab for
Okay.
herbs or food or whatever.
Perception check.
Cool. 20.
Luell is going to make sure we work with Raksha to make sure we stay on course.
Okay. Make a survival check.
Because we still have a map, right?
Yeah. You have a map.
Is it survival?
Mm-hmm.
24.
You all.
I know, we
Sorry.
fail. We fail so hard.
I
She's just
guess
plain phantom.
I'll just. I don't know. I guess I'll send Phantom up as another pair of eyes. But
Okay.
just he can scan a larger area
Okay.
than I can.
As
So
in what form?
we'll do an owl.
Owl? Okay.
Like
let's-
a I don't know. Like a great horned owl.
Sweet.
The least stealthy.
Well,
So
you know.
make a perception check with advantage for Phantom.
Interesting.
18.
18. So,
I hate to be this person, but since it's night and I don't have dark vision,
Ooh, I have a solution to that if it comes to it, but it could draw attention in
Yeah.
some circumstances.
go ahead and roll again.
19.
So, I won't roll on my encounter table, and you guys all managed to make your way to the river by like mid-morning. Not mid-morning, like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
You pass through multiple farm fields. You make your way across the road every now and again. You come by a few hamlets here and there, a few clusters of houses where a few farmers kind of band together. Probably a few families live in the same little areas. But throughout the night, as you're making your way through, you start to hear the sound of rushing water ahead of you. I need you all to make constitution checks, please.
Oh my.
That's a natural 20.
Okay.
No.
For a
No,
21.
yeah.
Oh no! Oh,
Yeah, no.
Oh
Rasha.
Me too.
8.
8. Fail.
Is this too late to say that my humming and song gave some people bardic inspiration?
It is too late.
Damn.
21.
21.
Don't you have
Succeed.
advantage on con saves?
No, saves, not checks.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is check.
18.
Succeed.
5.
Fail. Fail.
12.
You succeed.
Ooh.
Those of you that fail, you take a point of exhaustion.
Oh.
All of your
Okay.
skill checks are now at disadvantage until you take a long rest.
Well,
So-
we're planning to sleep during the day anyhow. So.
You make your way to the river. There's a rushing river ahead of you, and it's just grassland that leads up to it, and the grassland kind of like mounds up a bit and then drops into a riverbed. The river at this point is probably 400 feet across. So it's a wide river, and it's moving very, very quickly. But you see no Hellcat.
Yeah. Well, we're still not as far down as we had said we were going to meet them. So,
Keep going.
yeah,
Do
follow the-
do I notice that some of them are looking a little exhausted and
Make an insight check.
13.
Yeah, in your passive insight too.
Yeah.
You can tell that people are getting a little tired.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll kind of just walk next to the ones that are seeming a little tired and, just make sure they're doing okay. And I am going to just sing a nice low song, kind of humming but singing,
Okay.
adding words in sporadically, low, and I'll give bardic inspiration to Raksha. And it's a D8. You can add to any D20 roll. And who else is looking very?
those two.
Lua and Usara. So to remind you, it lasts 10 minutes.
The bardic inspiration only
Yeah.
lasts 10 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's right. That's another.
I will say that as soon as the sky starts getting just the tiniest hint of gray to it,
Mhm.
I'm going to start looking out for good campsites that would be kind of hidden.
Okay.
And I'm going to be looking, I don't imagine, here's the river and we're...
I've got my thing. Our secret, we rest, nobody can see us, nobody can hear us, our thing.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
But
We've
do-
only used it once.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a very long time ago.
Do we need that though? Is your
Better safe than sorry.
friend?
So
You don't
We
think
can
we'll find him
we can
tonight?
see out.
So I would like to contact him and see where he's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
See if he's on water.
yo zigal.
Yo, person.
There you go. Have you made water yet?
Twice so far today, yes.
Only
But-
twice.
But if you mean that if you asking that I'm on the river, yes, indeed I am. I'm on the river, and you can find me on the second bend as the map shows.
Okay.
I can't get Virgil. I need
Yeah.
Texan, not
Yeah.
Cajun.
It's fine.
Texan.
It works.
So should we continue on to the next, to the ship? Should we push
Well,
on?
at
or
this
should we
point,
rest?
we've been awake for 24 hours at this point.
How
No, yeah. We woke up in the morning.
Yeah.
We have now
Oh, yeah.
stayed up all day. We
Yeah.
traveled all night, and it's
Right.
now dawn.
Yeah. Well, I thought about taking a cat nap, but then y'all were like, let's not. She was like, okay.
How
Yeah.
long? If we look
Even
at a
then,
map,
that
can
still
we
wouldn't
tell
prevent
about how
exhaustion.
long it'll take us to get to the next bend?
I mean,
Or just tell him to come to us.
It would be so it'd be upriver.
Yeah.
yeah, no, we would
And we don't want the Hellcat this close to town.
If we were to just meet him where he's at, approximately,
Well-
if we tell him the map.
He had said it was a day and a
Second
half's
bed.
travel, and we've traveled about half a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's about 30 miles.
Yeah, so another
Okay.
day's
Another
walking.
day's worth of travel.
So we should make camp.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, we should. I gotta rest.
So I'll let him know. So we're about a day away. Just checking in with you.
We'll be here.
Okay.
Fucking Cajun all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And my ring does not work yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah. So we should be camp, whatever that means.
All right. So you'll rest. You cast the spell. Well,
What is
Yes,
what is this?
Tiny hut.
There it is.
Oh, okay. That's what I figured.
That's all good. Yeah. During short or long rest, you can invoke the shadowy power of the Golden Court to help
Oh,
you
it's
guard
not-
your respite.
it's a class feature.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is
Okay.
my circle of dreams to protect us while we dream. At the start of the rest, you touch a point in space. An invisible 30-foot radius sphere of magic appears centered on that point. Total cover blocks that sphere. While within the sphere, you and your allies gain a +5 bonus to dexterity, stealth, and perception checks. And any light from open flames in the sphere is invisible from outside. The sphere vanishes at the end or when you leave the sphere.
So you'll get to take a rest. Do you all sleep? Take watches? How do you do this?
Can anything? I'm sorry. I
I
caught
would,
most of
I
that.
would still feel
Yeah.
better with
Yeah, so
watches.
I'll take first watch since I'm not that tired.
I can take second and third because I only need.
I'll
4
take
hours.
first watch with you, if you don't mind.
How obvious is this little area? Like, do we still need to get into like some thicker brush, or is it fine just in the middle of the
So-
open?
I would just on the bank, because I imagine
So-
we're going down the riverbank, right?
You make a survival check.
Not good.
Okay.
Oh, better than I thought. 12.
12. Okay. So yeah, you looking around just real quickly, getting an idea of a good place to sleep. All of the hidden places you see in the bank are like we couldn't sleep there. Like water would get in, or it's in the mud, whatever the case may be. But you find a nice like flat spot next to the river, about 40 feet away from the bank, that you can all rest and sleep. It's not very well hidden, but you do have the wells spell. So, go ahead and make first watch. Make a perception check for me, please.
I'm doing it with her.
Okay.
And then I'll get up for second watch. So if either of you exhausted ladies want to get up for third watch,
I'll get it.
Yeah.
I'll do third watch.
Yeah.
So
because I know
so-
she's gonna be up for third watch too.
Yeah, so I'll do second. So I'll do second with you, and then third. I'm sorry.
Okay, so first watch perception checks.
13.
You get the +5 for being in the hut.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's good.
18.
Was plus 5?
Mm-hmm.
What are we gonna call this thing? So I don't have to keep calling
14.
it the hut.
So
Hut of Shadows.
It's called the
Shadow Hunt.
The Hearth of Moonlight and Shadow.
That's so much.
The Shadow
You
Hunt.
read it for us. You read it.
So
We'll call it the Ring.
HMS. Hearth of Moonlight and Shadow. It's the HMS.
so
It's a place where you can get nice pants. Sorry, that's H&M.
That's H&M.
Yeah, I was thinking like
I
I was thinking of
HMS.
HMS as in like ship names.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
Sorry.
so
And
digress.
during your first walk, you all, the two of you, sit as the other ones sleep. The river gently rolling by you. Nothing happens. Nothing comes your way as the sun does start to rise in the east over these flat fields that you see towards it. It starts to rise. And your watch comes to an end.
Can I say that I used those 8 hours to, or that I used those 4 hours to work on my project?
Sure, make an Arcana check.
17.
17. Okay. Cool. Alright. So you put some time into it. Second watch.
Question though, is the river running like super fast? How quick is the current?
I mean, it's 400 feet wide, so you get the sense that when you look at it, it doesn't look like it's fast, but it's probably pretty
is,
strong.
yeah.
Is there anything I could just scoop up some water so they can wash when they wake up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do that and just like set it in the HMS cannon.
If you want to
Totally
name
canon.
it, you need to name it.
Totally
And
That's
fast.
right.
The Hearth of Moon and Shadows?
No, that was the name from the book.
Yeah,
I just came up with the ring.
The ring?
Yes.
That sounds scary. I don't
But
like
that's
it.
what it is a ring of protection.
No, it's so scary.
Get inside the ring.
So the HMS ring. That's what I hear.
So first watch goes by uneventful. You gather some water and you put some work into the ring. Second watch, perception checks, please. Is it just you or you and
It's the two of us, so
Okay.
for each, or should
you can either add yours to
It
hers
doesn't
or
matter
make
'cause
your
it's
own.
plus 15.
Wait, what?
I have a plus 10, and for being in
I
her
have
hut, it's
15.
plus 5.
And then you can add +3. So I'm
So,
helping.
oh, nice. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. So
That's
it's
still
25. 25.
Oh my god.
25.
Yeah, because plus
She
3
rolled
is 10. Yeah. I rolled a 7, and it's a 25.
So keeping an eye out
That's why I do the perception.
this evening. A lot of nothing. It's very peaceful. The sun starts to rise higher in the morning. You see a few farmers kind of like walk, not by you, but kind of in the distance. They kind of walk into the fields. That's it.
Cool.
Watch go by uneventful. Third watch.
Seven.
Did you have 5?
No,
to
I'm
it?
sorry. 12.
12?
I can do math. 26.
Jesus. Okay. So as this last final bit of watch, it actually takes you almost to about 11 o'clock in the morning, maybe even noon. As there's more people, you start to see more folk arrive from the south, kind of like walking into the fields and start working the fields. But your rests come to an end, and you all rise.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Rest.
As you are now in a farmland along the river. What would you all like to do?
Keep on keeping on.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna. No, I'll keep Phantom with
I
me.
mean, we don't need to be as stealthy anymore.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not really.
Well,
too worried
the
about.
farmers, though, I mean, do we want it to get
I
back
don't think
where
they
we're
really give
headed?
a flying fuck
Yeah.
about what we're doing. So
Anybody that you see, they don't seem to really care.
yeah. So we
As
should
long
just
as
go.
we're not acting like we're doing anything sneaky.
Well,
They have
we're
no
Like
reason
making
to
up behind the bush?
okay. Yeah, let's
Yes,
just go.
like that.
So-
No, stop that.
For the second day, let's all go ahead and make your checks again for travel. So the same checks that you made before.
What checks are we doing?
Well, the same ones we did before.
Yeah.
Oh.
Survival?
I think most of us did survival.
Most of you did survival, yeah.
I think
So,
I did a perception check.
you did perform.
Yours was performance, 13.
Yeah, 13.
Okay.
Oh no.
Alright, and then it went to
Yowzers.
16.
60. And then
Actually, it was Percy and then, yeah.
Percy, yeah. This is Mike. 14?
I am.
I was 20.
20?
Yeah, girl. Make up for us.
And then
Natural 20.
Yes!
9.
Oh!
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Got distracted by how long Sarah did.
So,
I overslept.
and to give you an idea of how this works, Melissa,
Uh-huh.
when you don't all roll successes, there's an encounter table that we roll. So,
Sorry, get stuck.
with 2 failures, I need.
Who else failed?
So it was you
Yeah.
and
Nope.
I
Actually,
am
I'm
at
at
20.
someone rolled a 12.
I had a 13.
13, yeah,
No,
so it's 2 of you.
Oh.
Yeah. So with 2 failures,
Don't blame me.
since this is just a day of travel to get to your next spot, I need both of you go ahead and roll a d12 for me, please.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Mhm.
Can we say
That's a
that
good
I
time.
prayed before we
That's a
left
good
for like 10ish minutes?
Mhm.
Cool.
Reset spells.
yeah.
9?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
This is good to be on a roll.
It's just what
You're rolling for your encounter.
It's just whatever is on the table.
No,
for
you're
those numbers.
rolling to see if I roll on the chart.
Oh.
Yeah, that's. Well, do you?
So you guys spend a day walking along the river until night begins to fall,
Oh, it's still no ship, huh?
and you see the Hellcat
Crazy.
on the river. You see the Hellcat sitting in the water,
In the water.
in the middle of the river, clearly anchored, and you see that ice is starting to spread out from it along the water.
Perhaps.
Axe.
Not
Oh.
Yeah, see, her axe is.
I see it.
My icy X is in
Mhm.
the Hellcat.
What would you all like to do?
Oh!
I'm just jumping in the river and swimming over.
No!
Yeah.
Well, Luau's gonna start walking.
Me
Lau
too.
has her ring of water walking.
If someone tries to jump in, I am going to stop them.
I'm not jumping
Lau's
in,
just
but
gonna
Why?
Why?
surface.
I'm hastily.
You don't know how quick that current is underneath the water.
She does have a point.
Those
I
of
can
you
al-
swimming,
I stopped.
athletics check.
Oh,
Too late.
You
did I
can
stop
walk.
Can I, like, if she starts to float away, save her?
We'll see. Athletics check.
That's like a big
Couldn't have
bullet.
waited like 5 minutes for me to figure
That's
out spells.
awful.
I told you to stop.
8!
Oh, Lord.
Can I?
There goes
can
you,
I
right
use-
down the
Can I
river.
use my vine?
Can you use a vine whip?
Yeah.
Roll an attack
Cool.
with disadvantage.
Okay.
Russian River. Oh, are you kidding me?
Told you to
That's
stop.
okay. That's okay. What is 8 plus 6?
14.
14.
8 plus 6?
Yes.
Yeah, 14.
14.
14. You whoosh, and you just hit water as you see Yoon sink under the water.
I told her. Oh, Lord.
Yoon, you find yourself, you got plenty of breath in your lungs.
Yeah.
You're not worried about this. But you start to feel yourself, you get yourself dragged under a current. And it's pushing you farther down river. Make another athletics check for me, please.
Can I just like intentionally sink?
She is a turtle.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
So,
Can I keep eyes on her? Can I like follow her?
It is not clear water. It's a river.
It's a oh my god.
Yoon, you
Who
find
else is on the
yourself.
shore?
You find
Me.
yourself
Me.
thrust down to the ground,
I
to the bed of the river as
Throw the
you're.
rope that I used to tie Vic up to Raksha, and I say, hold on, and I'm jumping in. I tie it around my waist, and I jump in.
Okay, so I need you to make a dexterity check for me, please.
We're making this work.
She's
She's a
17.
turtle.
We
17.
see the Hellcat.
It takes you 6 seconds to tie off, and then jump in. Make an athletics check.
I want to help Raksha hold that rope.
I wasn't done picking my spells yet. I hate you guys.
15.
15? Okay. So Yoon, you are being pushed straight down to the bottom of the river, and where you think you could probably hold on, the current is just, even with your size, is too strong as you start to roll across the bottom as even more mud and silt is pushed up into your eyes.
Mudball.
You can't see anything. It's zero visibility at this
Question.
point. Yes.
If I step of the wind, can that get me out?
Yes.
Cool. First, I'm grabbing anything that I can of the river bottom because why not?
Oh, Lord.
There could be, something interesting here.
She's
Why
just
not?
coming up with a big old armful of that goop.
Make okay.
So, like,
I need you to
a
make-
boulder and
There-
a fish in the other hand.
there's a couple of checks I need you to make. I need you to make an investigation check with disadvantage.
Oh my gosh. That's not bad. 16.
Okay. I need you to make an athletics check with advantage.
I can't roll athletics for the life of me, apparently. 12. Oh.
So you reach down and grab just a handful of
Mud.
riverbed muck.
Yep.
See, 'cause it's
And-
not even mud at that point, it's muck.
There's somebody's tooth in here. There's some fish poop. It's very interesting
And
to
it
me.
smells awful when it hits air.
Step of the wind, as you're tying off the rope, getting ready to jump in, about 200 yards downriver, you see this little bloop as Yoon's head breaks the surface, and from the distance you can catch these wide, terrified eyes.
She just comes to the surface.
Just, and then back underneath.
Can I use
Oh wait,
my...
that didn't get me to shore?
No.
Oh,
You were so
okay. That was stupid.
Can I
That was that roll. That was the 12.
can I use
No.
can I use my feline agility to like get to where I saw her pop up?
In the water?
Let's just walk.
No.
I have water walk.
Oh, Jesus.
I can sprint on the water.
So it's like
motherfucker.
200 yards down. So we're talking 200 times 3. That's 600 feet away. So it would take you a while to get there.
Can I like make Phantom a water dwelling thing?
A sea lion. Can it be a
Oh,
walrus?
I'm an idiot.
I need
No, a manatee.
Make another
Manatee.
athletics check for me, please, you.
Oh my gosh, I need a different die.
I have water creatures. God damn it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh. For a total of 7.
7.
I am not an athletic turtle.
3 natural ones. What the
Get them all
Yeah.
in now. Before
Yeah,
the next
Will I be
battle.
able to ride the current to get to her if like Raksha runs along?
So-
That's why I'm really glad that I'm the one who did this, the one that can hold the
After
breath
50 feet?
forever.
It stops.
What stops?
You stop.
You tied yourself off.
Yeah,
Well, to Raksha, I'm like,
50 feet of rope.
yeah.
I know. I will swim up and be like, run! Like, Raksha, run!
Oh, I start running.
You start running like downstream
Yeah.
with this fishing lure of a Yavanna.
I caught a Yavanna.
I'm following.
It's amazing.
God damn it, I'm following.
The whole time, like the whole catch is in the middle of the water,
So
and you see Zagal like
I'm gonna tell Zagal that Yoon is in trouble.
Throw me a life vest.
Yoon is in trouble.
you all hear.
She's not underwater. But yeah,
You are underwater.
I know, you just hear me go blop 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 blop.
And I get to her.
After
Okay, can't she?
after about 4, 5, 6 minutes,
So much
You
time. guys.
find-
Yeah. So much
you
time.
find as those of you that are following the river down, you find a Yoon crawling out of the river at a spot where it like curves and slows down, covered in mud, and she has like her arm has like you see something like draped across it, like kind of like sliding off into the mud as she's kind of like climbing out. Take a point of exhaustion for me.
Oh gosh.
Coming out of the river, just her dreads just hanging out all around her, just covered in mud, thick mud. What you all like to do?
Yoon.
Man,
Reel me back
What?
in.
The hell?
I was gonna turn into a giant crab.
I'm shining.
And we're done what? Down the river?
Well, I would have like floated down there, like let the current take me until I got to her.
I am wet,
However,
sad,
I also
angry-looking Yavanna right now.
I'd have known that it was you, and I would have attacked you.
You couldn't see shit. You were in the mud.
So, Zagal, do you have like a boat or something you could send to shore for
A
us?
dinghy. It's called
Can
a
you
dinghy.
can
I do.
they just unanchor from the water and come
we would
pick us up on
appreciate that.
land? Is that a thing that they can do?
No, they don't have enough berth space.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a full-fledged sea-bearing ship when it's in the water. So
Yoon, you
can't-
know how
Stay
you talk
put.
about like family caring about what other members of the family do? Don't do that again. I'm like, this is not a good look for me. Okay.
She is a river people.
But it was fun. I thought it would. I needed a bath.
You need another bath. You smell.
I'm going to the edge of the water and just like not going in, but just like splashing.
Everybody stay put. Zagal is going to send a dinghy. We'll be fine.
What's a dinghy?
It's a boat.
Hey, name calling.
so much hostility.
Did you not get the sex recently? Is that why you're so wound up?
Whoa, shots fired.
Are you offering?
Whoa! More shots
Offering
fired.
As this conversation is happening, you notice the Hellcat kind of like drifts into view behind you all. Zagal is still standing on the edge of the ship, looking at you all. As it's nighttime, he kind of waves.
I am
You all have fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Good.
I
It
found
wasn't
lots
fun.
of
It wasn't fun.
I said hi to all the fishes, and they said hi back.
Well, I'm sending Z out to y'all, so give her a minute. She'll be there in a sec.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm gonna grab Percy by the hips and like put my arm next to like her abdomen and go, "Are you pregnant? Is that why you're
Oh
so
God.
testy?"
No, I'm not
I don't-
pregnant.
I don't
I
hear
can't be
anything.
pregnant. It is biologically impossible for me to be pregnant.
How is that so?
Are you like a mule?
No, because the last person I had sex with was Z.
Really?
Yeah, but you have had sex with males.
As Z, this
Not for
this
a
half
while.
orc is like she's rowing this dinghy in.
I hear nothing.
How do, guys, do I look okay?
Yep. You sure look great.
Okay, cool.
Here, you look even better now.
Who else
Oh!
As
can
this
use create water? Rush right over you.
I'm all just.
I will come and make sure like you look nice and
But I'm hosing off all that gross, smelly ass.
hoser.
Fucking.
Raksha and I are the only.
Did you
two
just
out
You hosed me!
so you just Hadouken clean.
I don't want that smelling mud all over the ship.
So as Z she rows this dinghy up to the banks where you all are, and she kind of gets out and knee deep in water. She kind of drags the dinghy
Can you
up.
describe this person to me? Since
Yeah, Z is a half orc. She is about 5'10". She's well built for a female half orc. She's well muscled. She has red hair and bright green eyes, and these two tusks that just kind of stick out from her lower jaw as she walks up, dragging this dinghy up, just up onto the banks, and says, "Good seeing you all again. Hi." She waves at Percy. You got a little.
It's
talking
because
about.
yeah, it's because she loves me and she cares about my well-being.
Thanks for picking us up.
yeah. for
Yeah,
some
of course.
reason.
So this looks like that was fun.
No,
It was a lot
it
of
wasn't.
fun.
If
It
it was
wasn't.
anybody but you, we'd have been really, really worried. But thankfully,
There were lots of cool things on the bottom, and yeah, I don't think I got any of them though. It's so sad.
See, everyone was freaking out, but she's river peoples.
Yeah.
Yay, everything's good. Can we get on the ship?
Yeah, let's go.
hop on in. And she kind of like offers you all like a hand as you.
Am I going to sink the dinghy?
No.
Okay.
If I would just literally hop in.
And once we're all like seated and we're all on our way, I'm gonna be like, how you been, Z?
She's like, oh well, been enjoying Helvik, the downtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't Percy look so pretty today?
Oh dear Lord, I
She
hate
looks
you all.
so pretty.
Make a
today.
persuasion check.
Can we all be helping by doing this?
I hate all of you, and I'm saying this out loud.
18.
18, and she kind of looks over at Percy and she says, "Well, she always looks pretty, without mud in her hair." As she kind of rolls.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see how you look with mud in your hair later.
Ooh, that sounds like a challenge.
She says, "Don't threaten me with a good time,
Oh,
Percy."
that was the whole point, though.
Noted. As she keeps rolling back to the Hellcat. The whole time Zagal just stands like on the edge of the railing of the ship. He looks down at you all and he waves. Welcome back.
Never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment indeed.
And I'm just gonna like plop on the deck and just be like, I missed you so much.
As you plop on the deck, you start to freeze, and you
That's
starts to
fine.
freeze to the deck.
Okay, well I'm
It's
just
at this point you notice that the whole crew are wearing winter clothes.
You have extra.
Why is it so cold in here?
Magical item, yes.
Well, does not exactly have a extra.
Well,
I
the
mean,
cloak of billowing worked.
yes, to make it look
Cool.
fancy.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It made it look super cool.
But
Yes.
Well also had her wand, which while on the ship we can use to
What-
make it sleeker.
What?
Do you
I'm
have
sorry,
an
why-
item?
Please explain.
Oh, do you have any magical items?
For what purpose?
Our ship.
To show you examples.
I'm gonna walk up to the helm, grab the axe, the part that looks like an axe.
So goes like, wait.
I say.
That's keeping us afloat right now. Let's not just. Let's
It's
not
keeping
be
us floating in the water?
Super. Yes. When it's not in there, it turns into a piece of shit little ship, and it might actually
It's
sink.
not even seaworthy?
Who
I didn't
knows?
realize that.
How are the repairs? Did we not get any of those done?
They were in there for like a day and
It's
a half
been
before we
like-
bothered them again.
It's been a few
that's right.
days before
Yeah.
we
Like,
took
I'm
off,
No, these
Well,
are
I feel
these
like
are-
it's-
Be like, hey, can we
went
get
back to
repairs
Helvik, and
when
then
we
took
go
off
back?
again. So
You're right,
we haven't
you're right.
had
I'm
much
sorry.
time to
I just-
repair the
but
ship.
it felt like a lot longer. I just missed you so much. and I'm
But
so
again,
fucking bummed.
what? I'm just confused. Why you? What is? Can you explain the ship to me? Why do you need a magic item? To
It's a
run?
magic ship. It needs a magic item to run.
It's powered and it takes its essence from the magic item.
And it alters depending on said item that is being used at that time.
So, for instance, when I put my displacer cloak into the helm, there were subtle duplicates of the ship that made it seem a little bit harder to hit. Right now, with Raksha's frost axe, frost,
Glaive?
yeah, I forget the exact name of it, but with that in there, that's why everything's frozen right now.
Interesting.
And with the cape of billowing, it made it all fancy and shiny, and the sails did this.
Yeah.
It was great.
And then these, my gloves, made it all covered in webs and stuff. It was
Yeah. Made it invisible.
Not my staff. My staff made it all flowery and natured.
Was there anything that made it invisible?
Yeah, because y'all like went off the ship and you like turn around and you're like, where'd it go? There it is.
But
I
was
think
that?
that was
I think that was my
displacer.
displacer
Yeah.
cloak.
No, what was it? Was it my wand?
Use your gloves.
Oh shit, I forgot about this.
What are your gloves?
My gloves of thievery.
Oh.
They've
Cool.
added plus plus 5 to my already very high skill.
Jesus Christ.
Which you have not been using, have you?
Yep.
If only there were a program you could use that adds all in automatically for you.
Right?
Stop it. I don't have the Wi-Fi. Stop it.
Yeah. So everyone's here now. Everyone's accounted for. Is there anything we need to know?
Yeah, I would need to know where we are going from here.
Ah, well, who has the map?
Back to Helvik.
Yeah, we're going to home.
Yeah.
Yes, we need a ride. Because we
Ride.
have to get there post haste.
Going to Helvik. All right.
For favor.
And that's to the
Southeast.
southeast.
Well, from where you are at this point, it's probably
It's mostly due south.
yeah, it's like southeast.
Oh, okay. So okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Oh yeah, just barely east.
Are we like
Yeah.
near Middale or? It looks
Well,
like we have-
Middale's between us and
Between
Helvik.
Ossilar and
Yeah.
Helvik,
Right. Yeah. But, so where are
Which is
like
why we should,
where?
you know, take disguise.
So we're on the second bend.
So
of the
we're,
river.
we're like
Okay.
like right somewhere here.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Okay,
somewhere
so
here.
we're pretty.
So we're on the down bend.
So do we want to swap out the axe for your gloves?
Well, he said it was not recommended.
Well, not right now because we're in the water, but once
We're
if
up
y'all
on the-
wanted to, we could stop in Middale and switch out. It's slower waters there, or we could head straight to
Do we
Helvik.
have any reason to go to Middale?
Were we avoiding it for some reason?
Well,
we were just worried that they might have had an alternative motive for sending us there.
But yeah, I mean, it might be a good idea because we want this one to have her axe.
Yeah.
Could we not just get it in Helvik? When we land in Helvik?
Because we're just gonna be in the air.
Depends if we want to be stealthy or not, I suppose.
I would like to see Middale.
That's fine. I
How many days travel in the Hellcat to Middale and then to Helvik?
I could be in Middale by morning.
Let's stop in,
Well,
in
what-
Middale for
What time is it now?
some food.
It's like 8:00 at night.
Okay. Well, what if we
breakfast
flew
in
there instead of
Middale
went by
and then
river?
we'll continue on? Yes.
It's if I flew there, I could be there by morning.
And
like
if we flew to
4 or 5
Helvik?
hours from now.
And if we flew to Helvik from here?
That
But
would
you
be,
said that it was only 3 days travel by foot to McDale, and you said it was like 1 hour in the air for each day travel, or am I remembering that
It's I mean, he's saying he'd be there in a few hours.
wrong? Okay.
Oh,
If that,
but we
yeah.
would get there in like the middle of the night.
So,
Yeah.
but if we were to fly straight to Helvik,
From
how long
there
would that
we
be?
went-
Because I kind of feel like we're like on a time crunch here. Like we should probably.
Yeah.
We gotta get these fucking dudes
Yeah.
back to Deegan fast.
Was Nefiri
Nefiri Arquette.
Aket, was she at Middale or was she at Helvig?
She was in Helvig, I think.
I think they weren't sure where she was.
Oh yeah,
she
I
was
think that was
the
the whole
reason they
thing.
were wanting us to go to Middale.
So it's 144 miles from here to Helvig. And the Hellcat travels at like 25 miles per hour. So, be there in like 5 hours to Helvig. It's probably like 2 hours to Middale.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's not bad, but
We have to pass over Middale anyway.
Mm-hmm.
If we feel like stopping there,
for destinations.
If we went
I-
as the crow flies, technically we wouldn't have to pass over Middale.
My vote is that we just go straight to Helvig.
I
That
have no
is my
reason to go to Middale unless
We
somebody
can
really
hit
wants to.
Middale on the way back if
Well,
we
the
still
thing
feel
is-
that we have to.
Once we have the Dragon Guard with us, are we going to want to detour?
Exactly.
No.
Yeah, we should just go. My vote is to just go.
Nonetheless, we are still. Luella has business in Helvig that she will not have time to tend to.
Well,
this
then we
time.
sh-
So
but
we will have time to hit
you and
Middale
why-
on another
Did
time.
you have a reason of wanting to go to Middale?
Yeah, I just need to take a look around real quick.
Well, then we can.
do that from the air? Can you fly real low?
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
of course I
okay.
can fly
So,
low.
ladies, this if somebody in the group, I'm sorry, I know I'm new, but if someone in the group would like to stop somewhere, is it not okay for them to stop for a moment?
we discuss it as a group, and we all have a vote because it's a democracy.
So can
It's
we
our
vote then?
I do not need to go around the town, I just need to take a look at it.
Okay, we can do
So
that.
even if it's just we land, I look, we switch out
Yeah.
magical items, and then we move on. That's
This
fine.
works for Luella.
That works. But my question was this one we're supposed to be helping find this amulet. Where was this again?
We
They
don't
don't
they don't know
know.
where
Is
she
it-
is.
It's a spell
We
book.
said that
Yeah.
they weren't sure
Maybe
where
Helvig.
she was, right? Yeah.
They don't south.
Yeah, they
They
probably
don't know exactly where she is.
So
So
is the-
Middale was only said because it was like the major town between Helvig and
So is the
Elsinore.
plan then to stop here in Middale, have you look around, swap out the items, go to Helvig, grab the Dragon Guard, go back to Oslavar, and then go out and find this book?
No, the book is in Helvig.
Well, we just know that it's south. We don't know where.
We just know that it's a temple that was near one of these cities. I don't think we got any specific direction.
So if you look on the map, that forest that is just east of Helvig,
Uh-huh.
the whole forest area, it could be in there or even the mountains farther east of it.
Okay.
And I mean, we could technically, I mean, it would take a little bit longer. We could send the Dragon Guard. They might have mounts. We could send them in front of us as we stay and look for the artifact. We don't necessarily have to escort them all the way back.
I don't know that I would trust whoever greets them at the city.
And you were told that the Dragon Guard were to sneak in.
Okay.
They don't need an entrance.
Yeah.
They're not like attacking
Mhm.
Oslavar. They need to sneak into the castle.
Yeah, so we get them in the
We
same
can't
way that we
necessarily
left.
sneak. I mean, we could tell them. We don't necessarily have to be with them. They could sneak in through
However,
Deegan.
yeah, if we told them to only talk to Vic, and I'm sure Vic knows more than we do about ways in and out of the castle. Maybe not as much as you possibly do, but considering the fact that he's met with the king and he's basically kind of an envoy of the king.
I think with Tulia, and what was the other dude's name?
Carmen.
Carmen's with them, they're staying with Vic. They're gonna be expecting the Dragon Guard. If we just send some sort of, letter with the Dragon Guard, I think they will be fine.
I think the Dragon Guard are also very evident in who they are. I don't think they need a letter of introduction.
I don't think so. I don't think we need to be with them at all if we just tell them, alright,
So-
so sneaky.
Then to
They might be
Middale?
sneakier without us, honestly.
I kind of looked to Nassar, maybe.
I mean, I feel like we can figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So should we stop then in Middale? Everyone okay with that?
Yes.
If that's what you guys want to do,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind to stretch my legs off.
See, I'm
I don't
I'm
really
not
have
even
my
talking
sea
getting off the
legs.
ship.
Oh,
The
okay.
boat doesn't even have to come to a complete
Perfect.
stop. Just in slow, not so deep water, so she can grab her axe and walk and shove her wand in. It'd be great. Quick and easy.
Z's kind of sent off to the side of the ship. She goes,
It's too easy. It's too easy.
Yep.
What? You know you want to. Just
Want to what?
I'm
Shove the
confused.
wand
Just
in.
say it.
she turns and walks away.
Z has a wand too?
Coward.
You know.
And Zagal's like, so have you all decided where we're going?
We're
to
stopping in Middale to swap out our fuel, so to speak.
Quick touchdown on the water so she can peek around so we can switch out our stuff.
All
and
right, to
then
Middale
on
it is.
to-
As he turns, you see the Dragonborn up on the helm. He says, "Middale," and she kind of gives a thumbs up, and all of a sudden you feel the ship shudder as these arcane crystals just jut down this ice cold just energy into the water, causing it all to freeze as it lifts up in the air, and then lifts towards the direction of Middale as you're kind of flying low through the air in the night. And Zagal's, welcome back to the Hellcat, and you as well, Yavanna. It was
Yes, and I'm sorry. What was your name again?
Zagal.
Pleasure.
He reaches out and he shakes your hand, little dwarf man.
Thank you so much for having me aboard.
But don't thank me. This is their ship.
I'm like running straight up the fucking crow's nest.
I'm
Make an athletics check.
Oh, not natural 20.
So
Nice.
even though the icy, like slippery mast is fighting against you, you manage to get up to the crow's nest
Are
easily.
tieflings like especially sensitive to cold?
No.
Okay.
I want to go see if I can like find blankets and
Fine, Z.
whatnot.
Yeah, you can find blankets.
I know she's
Yeah.
cold-blooded. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cold-blooded.
So I'll go find some and I'll hand them out to. I'll give Yvonne a blanket and
I'm
wrap
still
one around myself.
wet.
Yeah.
Jumping in a friggin' river.
I know that's the nice thing about only having a shell.
Yeah. So
I'm not wearing
No
too
wet
much
clothes to
clothing,
worry
so-
about.
if you want, I can show you downstairs. You can probably hang your clothes up to dry.
Yes, thank you. So I'll go hang my clothes and find some food to put out for everybody. So that's what I do.
Zagal, did you manage to purchase, restock the ship with the platinum I gave you?
Oh, absolutely managed to restock the ship. The ship is stocked and ready to go. But we'll probably be in Middale in 2 hours
Perfect.
before midnight. So I haven't gotten repairs done yet because
You've been flying around.
in circles.
So
I can't imagine why you would have done that, really.
Oh, I don't know, person. Why would I have?
The lab
Beats me.
does take responsibility for part of that. She jumped the, what is the saying?
Jump the gun!
What's a
What's
gun?
it?
Shark.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jump the.
The horse?
So, to be fair,
To be fair,
we were.
you understand how much it takes to get a whole crew who's on leave back
Well,
on the ship,
would
fly a
you
few hours
rather
away,
I
come
have
back,
not told you,
let
and
them
you
go
have
on
just
leave,
died?
and get them
You
back.
could have been ambushed and attacked.
Thank you, Zagal!
And
You're
we
welcome,
appreciate
Nasara.
you so
I'm
very
just
much.
trying to tell you how hard it
And
was.
we are so very sorry, and we appreciate you so very much.
Uh-huh.
Again, expect big Yule time bonus.
Yes. That's yes.
You can't be
Understood.
mad at us.
I sure as hell can, Percy. I sure as hell can. But I'm not right now.
Well, that's nice.
I'm just fucking with you all. Now, I'm gonna go nap for a couple hours before we get to midday.
Have a good nap.
You too, Nasara, as he kind of
I'm
walks.
following him because I have 2 questions for him before he goes to bed.
Okay, as you follow him, he stops. He's just, yes.
So, first is what is the state of our prisoner?
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot about
Yeah,
it.
she's in the stocks. In
Oh yeah, she's dead.
Oh, she's in Helvik.
Yes,
Okay, that's good.
I wasn't keeping her on board. I
That's,
wasn't gonna starve her. I
that's a
wasn't gonna
grand
throw her
idea.
overboard either.
Yay! I'm very glad to hear that. Second, are you familiar much with this area? Have you ever been to Megdale before?
Absolutely.
So I'm basically just gonna be like, here's the scenery that I'm looking for. Does this sound like Megdale?
You're looking for the Temple of the Sun and Two Moons, the hill that you're speaking of.
Yeah, totally knew what that was. Yeah. Where is that?
That's just north of the town.
North of Mickdale.
Yeah, you're not even a mile outside of town.
Oh, that is very good to know. Okay then. Thank you.
Well,
I appreciate that.
of course.
I hope you have a good rest.
Yeah, I'll see you in a couple hours. He steps into his cabin.
Okay, with that new information, I march back up to everybody. So guys,
So you.
All bundled up in your bunch of blankets.
yes, I have a little capelet going now.
You look like my daughter when she's wearing a towel inside her
Aw.
bath. That's
Yes.
too small for her. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. So I might have I definitely have some business right outside of Mickdale.
Business.
Are you telling all of us this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, you're up in the crow's nest,
Oh,
so it just
shoot,
depends
yeah,
on
you're
if you
right.
can hear or not.
I mean, if you're like next
her
to it.
down.
I'm not being quiet about it, but I'm also just kind of oh, I had no idea that's what that was. Okay, so this is what's going on.
And you're on deck, right?
yeah. on
Okay,
deck.
so
are you telling
I'll.
us you have a vision?
No.
Or are you just saying
Yeah.
business? in
Well, I mean, if you
general?
guys ask about it.
I can.
So-
I can see you guys talking, so I'll come down. And
So what sort of business?
So, okay. So, do any of you guys get visions?
I mean, I have dreams.
yeah.
That's how.
I mean,
That's how my
dreams,
goddess
yeah.
speaks to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I get visions. Sometimes they're really good things, and sometimes they're really bad things, and sometimes they're memories, and sometimes they're premonitions, and I don't know. But, so today I was meditating, and I saw this thing, and it was a town, and then there was this really important hill outside of it, and the sun was rising behind it, and there was a person on it, and it was all very important, and it was... So, apparently, I just asked Zigal if he, knew what that scenery might be, and he said that it was the Temple of the Sun and the Moon, and that it's a mile outside of Mickdale.
Oh.
And that's kind of important.
Oh, that's why we're going to Middale.
So we can definitely stop
Do
and
you
go
wanna-
discover.
do you wanna go by
investigate?
No.
Okay.
I have no
I-
idea.
okay.
I-
Yeah, I would
but-
not
but-
be comfortable with
Yeah,
that.
I didn't know if you guys were okay. I didn't know if that's what this was. Are you guys okay with stopping, or do you want to stop on the way back? I don't.
It sounds important.
Yeah, it sounds
I don't
important.
know.
So your visions, are they just something that you've had? Or do you get them from
Is
a
it
god,
recent?
or is it a patron, or
It's kind of complicated. I'm sorry, that face completely got me out of it. But, so I'm not 100% sure where they're from, because there's a lot of influences in my life, but, so, you guys know how I named myself, right?
Yes.
Yordle. It's an amazing name,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Brilliant.
I-
Because, our parents die when we're one, so then we're just alone in the world by ourselves with our siblings, all this kind of stuff. So, yeah, so my master found me, and he had these visions, and then I started getting the visions. So, I don't know if it's related to, the eyes that watch us, or if it's related to, the Montcliff or something. But so it's something, but
Well, I mean, it's worth looking
but-
into.
yeah, but that's how I've seen a couple things that have been really important to us before, about
Didn't you see something about Luell? Wasn't there something you saw?
No, there was the one where I totally forget the name, so that's why it's gonna be bad. But when we had the thing that we were secretly transporting, yeah, and then I saw
the crown.
I saw the stowaway go down to Sill, and then Percy followed him, and that's how I knew to go down there, because I didn't physically see that. I saw it in the vision right before it happened. And so
So this sounds like something important
But-
that we should investigate as quickly as possible.
It might affect. I mean, it might affect our mission as a whole. So,
If
but
I mean, I didn't know that.
But
now
if
that
you
I know
guys-
that, I'm 100% down.
But yeah, if you guys didn't know because I don't know how much
You're
like
like-
physical descriptions I've given to you,
like
but I'm covered in scarification.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So here's a crescent moon, here's a crescent moon, here's the sun.
Okay.
So yeah, Temple of the Moon and the Sun. Yeah.
The
kind of.
sun and the two moons.
The sun and the
So-
two moons.
Even better.
Yeah. Because here's the one moon, here's the other, the purple and the blue.
Okay.
So, yeah, they're kind of. They might be the source of my visions, or my visions might be from, my order, and they're directing me there
If
in something.
If
but
the visions were for something good, then we'll go find it. And if it's for something bad, then we'll
beat the
be
shit
there
out of
together.
it.
Yeah.
because I do have to tell you guys that visions are not always 100% foolproof. It's
Well,
visions,
Yeah.
but
We can. I mean, we gotta find out though.
well, and if we're. No, that wouldn't make sense. But I wonder if this temple could maybe have information about another temple, maybe? I don't
You mean
know.
like the one where what's her face with the
Yeah, the
book?
one that we're looking for?
Oh.
Maybe? So, but I don't want you guys to stop just because I think
This is important.
If we'll go check it out, but it seems like it's going to take more time than we feel that we are allotted at now, present tense, then maybe, are we planning on taking the dragon guards back by, on the ship? Are we taking them? 'Cause if
how about we
not-
just send Phantom to the Dragon Guards and say, go!
Well,
I don't think
we're
it'd
not,
be very persuasive.
if we're not physically transporting them and we're just kind of like, hiya, and sending them to, then maybe we can make a pit stop on the way back. Back to,
I'm sure they can make their way to.
yeah.
So we're saying we aren't stopping now. Are we stopping in her
Well,
back?
we stop now.
Yeah, we stop
right?
now.
Yeah.
But if it seems like it's something that's we need more time for, then we go, we take care of businesses,
Oh,
we
because-
find our men's, and then we come
You
back.
said that you had stuff you needed to do in Helvik too, though, right?
This is favor for a friend. No guarantees. Who wants to find a crazy man who wanted to become a better man? So he stole a horn of a very important being.
All of a sudden, Eddie Vedder starts singing.
The unicorn!
Yes. Luan has to find a unicorn horn.
Oh.
Which is not exactly a walk in and like, hey, have you seen any unicorn horns? This is going to take time.
So let's stop at Middale, and then we'll go.
We'll take a peek,
Yeah, we'll take a peek.
see how it looks.
And if it looks promising, if it looks like we need to go back, then we will.
And
Whereas
we're
if it's a
stopping
quick
in
thing
Middale,
where you
we're
just
going outside
peek
of
and then
Middale.
all
Right.
of a sudden, ooh, my vision makes sense, then we can go on our way. If we have to come back, then we have to come back.
By the time you all have this
I feel
conversation,
really bad that we told Zagul we're just doing a pit stop. It's fine.
you all are notified that you are all approaching Middale by the lights
Okay,
that you
okay.
see. Slight lights, a few, burning from the river. As you notice that the river kind of forks off and kind of bends south, you see a town that looks like this.
Okay.
Okay.
3 islands in the middle of the river,
Okay.
Nice.
and there are a few lights burning, but not a lot. Yoon, you notice just north of the town, the hill, and on the very top of the hill you see just a single lantern light kind of swinging and swaying.
I'm squinting as hard as I can to see if I see a person there.
Not in the
I
dark.
don't know I can't see anything, but I'm gonna keep squinting.
Not in the dark. But
Wait, I'm gonna grab somebody else who can see in the dark and be like, do you see anything?
not from that distance.
Not
Okay.
from that distance.
I'm gonna keep squinting.
I do. Well, that's not gonna help either. Never mind. I gotta.
We're going there in like an hour. It's
yeah,
fine.
it's fine.
So eventually the Hellcat sets down in the river at this island here, the big one in the middle, and docks. And you notice that you're probably 20-minute walk from the top of this hill.
So glad I'm doing this while I have a point of exhaustion. I
And
tell
also-
you what.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, are you gonna? I mean, it's still the middle of the night, pretty much. Like,
Well, the moons are out.
Yeah. How long
Okay.
have we actually been awake for?
You've only been awake, so you've only been awake for like 6-7 hours.
yeah,
if
8
that.
hours
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna take out my drift globe, and I'm gonna give it to you. Listen. I can't remember where I got it. I'm sorry. It was so.
I think
long
you got
ago.
it. I think you got it in Rothman.
Yeah, I think I got
Yeah.
it like a really long ass time ago. I haven't used this once. I'm gonna cast light on it.
You just have to speak the command word
Yeah, I'll just light
as
lit, and then I'm
Light.
gonna. It's a light for you. You have night vision.
and
Dark
and as you say it,
How many times have you done detect magic though? Like you probably
you've
know.
seen it.
vision. Yeah,
And as you say it, the globe lifts up off your hand and begins to float.
and I'm gonna command it to
And it
go to
It's a magic floaty orb.
It is, and it lights your way, and it'll follow you up to 60 feet, I think.
Mhm.
And if you tell it to follow you, it will. And
How do I turn it on and off?
Oh, you have to say the command word.
and it
Yes.
okay.
You're welcome.
Big hug.
Big hug back.
I'm not blind anymore.
So do you go to the hill?
I would like to go with.
Yeah, do you want us to go with? Do you want us to hang back?
I'd say go with. I don't know what it's gonna be there.
I mean, all of us, some
So
of
do
us.
you look tired at all? Like would I notice that you're tired? Would I notice that she's tired?
Insight check. Yeah. She seems a little tired, like physically, not like I haven't slept enough, more
Yeah.
like I just crawled out of the rushing
So-
river.
Okay, so she might maybe
Might
moving
be a little bit
sluggish.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on her.
Cool. So your point of exhaustion is gone.
I didn't know you could do that. That's awesome.
Wait, do you have the thing that you need for it?
It's from my necklace.
Oh, okay. Because we got yelled at last time.
Because I use that a lot.
We got yelled at last time.
Yeah.
So you
So-
make your way to the hill.
Yeah, and I'm basically just gonna say I'd make sure that these ladies are involved too and be like, so I have a little detour I need to make over here, over yonder, to this hill. If you want to come, you are more than welcome. If you are not interested and just want to stay on the ship in luxury, feel free. But I have to wander over yonder.
So who's all going?
Me. All of us.
Yeah, we're not letting her go in there by
I
herself.
don't know. I'm not hearing any response from these two. So are you staying or going?
How far is the top of the hill?
It's like a 20-minute walk.
You want to sew over it?
Yeah, I'll stretch my legs, I guess.
Luo?
Who was going?
Yeah.
I feel like you're still mad at me for jumping in the river.
She's a little salty.
So you all follow you and through. Are you going?
Right, Rock,
Where's
the other one?
Seagal?
He's taken on board. He's in his cabin.
He's asleep. Do we want to swap out the axe before we go?
Mm-hmm. Raksha needs her axe,
So
regardless of whether she stays or goes.
You take the axe. What do you
Well-
replace it with?
Immediately stick her wand in there. That was what she said she was going to do.
I don't
Whose
have
wand?
one.
My wand.
Oh, her wand.
The one that we discussed.
Okay, the wand of the war mage.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's
Okay.
that or the cloak of billowing.
Yeah.
I'll stick the cloak in there.
You see the cloak in there?
Yeah.
Okay, so ship looks just like it kind of looks like just a regular ship.
Yeah. But at least it's not going to
But
be a total,
The
rust bucket.
the sails are
Yes.
At least it
the whole
won't
time,
sink.
Yeah.
but it looks like a good ship.
Yeah. It's
Um,
okay.
You make your way through the small town of Middale. You have to cross a bridge over this wide river. You walk through, and it's short. Single or 2-story buildings, usually stone on the bottom, wood on the top. You don't see many people out and about. There's a few lanterns kind of lighting your way as you walk through the town. But eventually you make your way to this hill just north of it. And there's no pathway, but you just walk up the top of the hill. No temple, there's no building. But what you see is a bench. It's a single bench. As you approach, you notice that you have a full blue and a full purple moon just kind of like bordering the bench, just off in the distance in the sky.
It's kind of perfect.
And on this bench, you see this humanoid figure sitting back turned towards you. And then you hear a voice. Well, hello, Yoon. As a probably 90-year-old woman stands up, turns, and walks and shuffles towards you as this little lantern hangs from a little like metal post that lights her. Human, she's definitely blind. Completely blind in both eyes. Curly, gray, white hair. She has like 6 like really long chin hairs just they're completely gray. And she has this little cane as she kind of like shuffles up towards you all and says, "Oh, and you brought friends."
You know me.
Well, of course. The mother's son has told me of your approach, that I should expect you.
What's she?
And we've had the same master in the past.
Really?
Yes. The old dwarf, he was very good about strengthening the mind and the body. But he missed one key component of being a monk.
And what is that, pray tell?
And as you're looking at her, she's kind of wearing like this long robe over like monk vestments. She kind of forces herself to stand up straight, and she kind of like unties the robe, and she drops the robe around her. And as she does, you notice that while her skin does look aged and weathered, the woman's jacked.
I was hoping you were going to say that.
And
Is she
she
naked right now?
no, she's just wearing vestments.
Okay.
She's wearing vestments. She's about 5'2",
Lady, we just made
and
you.
she is ripped. She got like bare arms, but these vestments kind of covering her chest as she tosses the cane into her left hand and says, "He was never good at strengthening the soul, my dear." And as she kind of like leans forward and leans back and says, "This is my job to teach you such." As she reaches out with her palm and strikes at you.
Holy shit! Oh god.
Right towards your chest.
Okay.
With disadvantage. That's a 21 to hit.
This.
Shit.
Man, I'm getting major Boomy vibes from her.
Boomy?
Anybody know who Boomy is?
No.
10 points to the viewers if you know who Boomy is.
And you take 7 points of damage as she strikes you right in the chest. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yes.
I'm getting
Oh
ancient
boy,
fun
what did we
vibes.
get ourselves into?
9!
9. And as she strikes you, all of a sudden, you all see light glowing from you as the scarification on her shoulders, they glow blue and purple, and the center of her forehead glows yellow, as they all kind of converge under her chest. And you start to see this energy flow through her body as she says, "I will teach you to harness what's been inside the whole time, my dear." And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Alright.
Holy shit balls.
Yay!
So, thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate it. We will see you all again next week, right back here with Yoon fighting a 90-year-old woman. Blonde woman.
ripped one.
Yeah.
Real ripped one.
Is it really bad that I hope she kicks my ass?
Oh, she's gonna kick your ass.
Like, I'm not exactly gonna stop her.
I know. I'm very.
I'm like, you have earned this.
She may or may not have more HP than all of you combined. But either way, we will see you all a week from tonight, right back here on Dice Ministry. for the next iteration of Crit Chicks. Also, tune in on Sunday for Natural One.
I'll be back on Sunday.
Yes, please come watch us all die.
Oh God! Oh God!
Dragon Turtle.
I wasn't there, you
Normal.
guys. That's why that happened. Because I wasn't there.
Bard, dude.
Yeah, talking about Avatar.
Fucking Bard.
Yes.
Bard.
Are you playing
Like,
Bard?
yeah, like,
Bard.
yeah.
Barbarian. She's playing
I'm playing the
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Nice.
you really want to tune in on Sunday because we're
Total
it might be a
party
TBK. We don't know.
TPDK.
It would be
Alright.
the first in Dice Ministry history. So
Dice Ministry?
Oh, I have
Don't get
plans.
led with that.
Oh,
I'm just saying. I'm just
I've-
saying.
I's got plans.
No.
A 90-year-old monk? TPK? Crit Chicks? Come on, what's better than that?
I'm sorry.
I will seduce them to
I'm sorry. She has a strong soul. She's not going to murder us all.
She just absorbs all your essences every time
Right,
she kills
that's
you.
exactly what would happen. She's just like, you all live inside of me now. I will take care of you.
She literally steals your age, how old you are, and just like
She's
gets absorbed into her.
She's actually 1,000 years old.
So yeah, tune in on Sunday for Natural One. We'll be back here on Wednesday for Crit Chicks. And Danny will be hosting Lunch with the Ministries on Monday. You can catch up on YouTube. Check out the YouTubes. Just search Dice Ministry on there. We don't have our own URL yet, but check it out. You can catch up with all the craziness that these fuckers have put me through for the past 20 sessions or so. Anything else?
We're going to be rating our good friend Cutright momentarily, so make a ton of noise, be really loud, let him know that we sent you. Hang around and watch his awesome show as he's playing some video games, or tune right back with us for the rerun.
All right. Thank you so much, guys.